Hello, Jesse and Rated Frog. Rated Frog, you're almost first. You're second. Good to see you both. How were your weekends? All right. There's the poll. See if you can guess which classic movie I finally watched this week. I was long overdue. Okay, let's get this in here. All right. The lighting isn't quite right in here, but oh well. Let's see. I see some more comments. Oh, LOL, did you get your 14-hour weekend sleep? I didn't get enough sleep Friday into yesterday, which was Saturday, but I did get like 10 hours of sleep yesterday night into today. So I'm pretty much caught up on sleep. I might be running a little bit of a sleep deficit, but I feel like normal and well rested today. Can't decide if I like the lighting. I'm gonna try to fix something here. 1 second. Might just be me being picky. Hi Freshly Wild with the emojis. Hello Derby. I'm going with the scary movie. Hi Hannah. Hi Freshly Wild. Good to see you. And Rich is here, so is Rose. Oh, I love Rose. She's amazing. I can sleep when I'm dead, LOL. I kind of have that mentality, Jesse, but at a certain point, I'm like, you know what? While I'm awake in this life, I don't want to feel miserable. At least there's some days where you have to sacrifice sleep, of course, but I can't be regularly exhausted because I'm like, then what's the point? What's the point in even being like awake and going about your life if you are just miserably tired? Because that's what I am when I'm very underrested, is miserable. And all I'm thinking about when I'm that tired is when I can go back to sleep. I'm not even enjoying the present moment. Yeah, it does look like a little bit dim, but I think I fixed it. Please tell me you have seen Silence of the Lambs before. I'm not going to answer your question because I'm not trying to give any hints for the poll question. So I'm going to be making some Irish stew because St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow. So I'm going to start gathering up my ingredients on my countertop here. Hi Kaio. Hi Hannah, another night, says Yabba Dabba Doo. I slept till 8 a.m. today. Nice. I mean, is that like a good night of sleep for you, Jesse? Don't have Snap. Jesse, can I get your Snap? Oh, I see. It's one of my favorite horrors. Any other alternatives? I don't understand what you're saying. So I've got a bunch of veggies here I'm going to be using for this stew. Hi Matthew Matthews. Yes, I have been enjoying my chocolate cream pie. I'm going to eat some on this live stream after I make this soup. 316. Not sure when I fell asleep, but sure, LMAO. Funny. Hi, Adrian, another member of the channel. Nice to see your comments on the members only stuff. Hi, Skywalk78 None. Whoever is asking for movies should watch the movie Trap with, trust me, I am a huge M. Night Shyamalan fan. He might actually be my favorite director. I think he is brilliant, and I have seen most of M. Night Shyamalan's movies. I went to go see Trap with my sister in theaters last summer. I think it came out in July, maybe. I don't exactly remember the time, but Trap was amazing. I'm a huge Josh Hartnett fan. He's from Minnesota, so I like to claim him as a local celeb, and it's incredible. You guys need to go see Trap. Let's see. Hope your friends can get cream by 2. Hi, John Frassa. Thank you, He Black. What's up, chat? Says Vic. I don't know why my screen is dimming. Tech issues. What's new? I'll give Trap a try. No spoilers. I will not spoil it for you. Does Minneapolis do anything for St. Patrick's Day? Yes, we do, Derby. There is a parade tomorrow night downtown, like in downtown Minneapolis. I am considering going to that parade. It starts at 6 p.m. tomorrow, but I am so crazy busy, so swamped. This is my peak week of work this coming week, so I want to make it downtown to the parade. So yes, Derby, we do have a St. Patrick's Day parade. And there's a bunch of bar crawls around here too, and we have a lot of Irish pubs and restaurants here in Minneapolis. Yeah, so there is a lot of stuff to do, and I do want to see the parade. Trap is even on Netflix already. Thank you, Kinsley, for the sub. Originally Orion. Warm apple pie is nice too. Hi, Back to the Future. Good to see you. I'm doing well. Thank you for being here, and thank you for moderating. I'm gonna grab some more things for this Irish stew. I got these little baby potatoes. They're so cute, and I thought these would be perfect for this Irish stew that I'm making. Derby says, woo, sounds fun. Yes, I love St. Patrick's Day. And some of you know this because the members of my channel were able to see it first. I published it this afternoon, but so there is a long form video that is gonna publish on my YouTube channel tomorrow afternoon, and it is a St. Patrick's Day recipe. It's Irish potato pancakes called boxty. So that's already on my channel, viewable for the members of the channel, but everyone will be able to see it on tomorrow afternoon. Oh, John, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. My favorite dessert of all time is probably chocolate cake, Matthew. Actually, no, let me take that back. My favorite dessert is affogato, which is ice cream with espresso poured on top of it. Cross Lakes Parade was a bit shorter this year. I don't even know what that is, Joe Martin. I've never heard of that. Okay, just saw you at a different live. Oh, that's cool. I love that you guys see each other on different live streams. Let's see, Kirby is here. Hello, hello. How was your weekend? How was your Sunday? Hi, Blue. Kirby. Rich is commenting at Kirby with the Cristiano emoji. So funny. I love it. Hi, somebody. Did you get any snow today? No, Jesse. Actually, we had beautiful sunny weather today. It was a little bit chilly. I think we were in like the 20s or 30s, which honestly is pretty warm given what we've had recently. We had a little bit of a snow flurry yesterday, but it was mostly rain. Chocolate cake over raspberry cheesecake. Yes, I mean, I would pick chocolate cake over raspberry cheesecake. Chocolate cream pie, Francisco Aravena. I do not have kids. All right, got another lovely spammer. Goodbye. Kinsley saying, I like that you actually read the comments on like some different people who go live, so thank you for the effort. Yeah, I like reading the comments. I like responding to comments. I think it's really fun. So it's really no problem. It's one of the things I love most about lives. Freaky Fish, you have not gone to my YouTube channel, I can tell, because I have made poutine on my channel. I have a recipe video from over a year ago now that is poutine, so you should go check that out. Hi Jamil, hi Lubna Lily, welcome back. Messi just scored an amazing goal. I didn't even know he was playing. Like, is it this evening? I don't watch MLS. I am not a fan of American soccer. I will just come out and say that. I don't find it nearly as entertaining or competitive as European League soccer. So yeah, I don't watch Miami. Ola is here. Hello, Ola. I like your shoe collection over there. Super cute. Thank you. It's mostly just, I feel like my shoe collection isn't that like fabulous. You should see my sister's shoe collection. Her shoe collection is incredible. I mean, my shoes are mostly like utility shoes. I have like Nike sneakers. I have a lot of running shoes. I have like Birks for the summertime. Yeah, I feel like where I run into trouble is when I go to more fancy, dressier events and I need fancy shoes to match certain dresses, and I just don't have enough of those types of shoes. I have more like everyday sneakers and running shoes, so it's more like the casual side of things. But I appreciate the compliment, Kinsley. No, was it Kinsley? Sorry. I'm getting lost. Yes, it was Kinsley. They just finished. I just watched the highlights. Gotcha. Stew is a warm-hearted meal, and when served with love, can't go wrong. Hi, Big Red. Your username is cracking me up because when I studied abroad 10 years ago, which is just crazy, there was a very tall, redheaded guy on our cohort, and we referred to him as Big Red. He was very nice. Doing any collabs soon? Yes. Oh my goodness, Vic. I have 1, 2, 3 collabs in the works right now. I just yesterday, I placed an order and it's gonna be reimbursed by the company. So that's like how they'll be providing me with the product free of charge. But I just ordered one of my collaboration products yesterday. And then I have 2 more that are coming. So yeah, it's like, I like having all this high volume of work, but I also feel like I'm very behind right now because I told you guys I was gonna do a 5,000 subscriber special, and I am like just struggling to keep, like in a good way, but it's just like a high volume. I'm struggling to keep up with posting videos, making sure I do members only content because members obviously are paying for stuff, and I'm not gonna do crappy like half effort stuff for paying members. But I still need to do the 5K subscriber special. Don't think I have forgotten about that. I'm just I'm behind. But I like it. I like having a lot of stuff to work on. Alrighty. Big Red, I'm doing well. How about you? Emily Ford finished 18th in the Iditarod. Duluth is proud. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know the Iditarod was happening. I feel like it's been so warm. But that is cool. Ninja Nightmare Productions is back. Good to see you. It's been a while. How are you? I'm just gonna grab a bowl really quick, guys. It might be the same Big Red. I would be shocked if it was. I don't think it would be him. Could be though, you never know. Big Red is also a soda. I did not know that. First time I've ever heard of that. Is it like a Mountain Dew Code Red kind of situation? I've studied a few abroads. Oh, funny. Nice, that was clever. I was like, wait, what am I reading? Alrighty. So, mushrooms, I'm using 8 ounces of Baby Bella mushrooms. I'm gonna just rinse these off and let them soak. I'm gonna fill this bowl up with water so these can soak, and then the dirt and debris will just fall to the bottom. Michelle, I'm making Irish stew because St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow. What did I miss? Oven mitt collab. I am not buying myself a new oven mitt because I know I can get a brand collaboration where they send me that for free. So I will not spend my own money on something I know I can get as a collaboration. When is the collab with Gordon Ramsay? Oh my lord, I have no clue, but I would be absolutely thrilled and terrified to do a collaboration with Gordon Ramsay because he's so intense and so excellent. So excellent. And he demands excellence from everybody. Big Red is also a gum. Wow. Yeah, I'm that guy, says Matthew. Big Red was the shady producer on the movie 5 Heartbeats. Don't know it. Don't know the movie. Bri Lee is here. Hi, Overlander. I've never heard of Irish stew. It's very simple stuff. First person who guesses the red emoji, I will subscribe to them. Hi, nobody. Big Red soda tastes like bubble gum. Ooh, I would not like that then. Hi, Ernest. Overlander, yes, I am Irish. Haven't had Mountain Dew in years. I used to like that voltage one, then somebody told me it had nuclear waste in it. Ugh, yeah, Mountain Dew wasn't ever my favorite soda, but man, it is so high in sugar content. Sometimes it blows my mind reading the nutrition label for certain products and you see the amount of sugar, like the grams of sugar in the container, and I'm thinking, how on earth did they manage to pack this many grams of sugar into such a small container? It doesn't seem physically possible. If he calls you a do it, we will riot. Oh, maybe an idiot. Should try chestnut mushrooms with stew. Corned beef is not traditionally Irish. I spent a month in Ireland a couple years ago. There's several things I've learned that as Americans we get wrong about foreign food. Like we've named it something and then the foreigners who are from that place are like, no, that's actually not a thing. Irish stew is bussin'. So now I'm gonna be peeling and chopping some humble carrots. I figured this would be a really nice meal to just do some meal prepping for, since I am having I have such a busy schedule this week. I'm gonna be like all over the place, in person a bunch, going to different meetings, and I really need to have some food prepared ahead of time because I'd rather not be eating out all the time. I like making my own food, and takeout is obviously not cheap. Is this a vegan Irish stew? Yes, John B. I actually have some vegan hamburger meat that I am going to be putting in this Irish stew in lieu of actual meat. So this is Beyond Burger patties. I actually already cooked them up on my stovetop earlier today, so I'll be chopping that up and putting it into the stew. Hi, Lydia. Let's see, going back to your blonde comment. That's cool, Nick P. All right, 77G, are you serious? Oh, I must admit, I'm a little behind here, as you can tell. Rooted in essential oils, hello. I wrote that down, no, I have that on my list of things to do. Just been playing at the Village Pub Restaurant Irish tunes and songs. That's cool. Oh wait, I did not rinse this. Better off staying away from sodas. Yes, Derby, that is exactly my approach. As an adult, honestly, soda doesn't really, I don't crave soda. It's not my beverage of choice. I tend to go for coffee or like lemon water, something refreshing but not super sweet. And that's how I find most sodas to be, either overly sweet or very like chemically tasting. Robert Townsend directed 5 Heartbeats. All right. Let's see. 77 grams of sugar. Yeah, it is insane, John B. Sounds good, Cherie. Welcome. Yeah, Big Red, I don't like Mountain Dew. It was just too much for me. Too much of a drink. Get her done. Hello. Thank you, Heather Cooley. Stew with dumplings or no? This one does not have dumplings. Rated Frog said something. I ain't had takeout in months. Good for you, honestly. I mean, it's tempting when you're just out and you don't feel like preparing food yourself. But yeah, overall, I think it's nicer to make your own food. Jesse had corned beef. Irish with some South African? No, I'm not South African. Thank you, Heather Cooley. Hi, Pimp Martin. I am having a good day. Hope you are too. All right, so I am gonna be doing some chopping, but first I'm gonna peel these. I don't have a vegetable peeler. Let's just hold out for a brand collab on that front. There's some things where I'm like, you know what, I'm happy doing it by hand until I get a brand collab, and then that expense will be taken care of for me. I use Irish Spring soap, smells refreshing. I'm making cabbage and corned beef, even though it's not a true Irish dish. I think most Irish people will be like, yeah, that's a solid Irish dish. Alrighty. What's going into the Irish stew? Oh my goodness, so many veggies. I have potatoes, I have some vegan hamburger meat, I have onions, I have carrots, I have mushrooms, I have veggie soup base, and there's a few other things I'm forgetting. So I don't have a vegetable peeler, so this is gonna be a little bit tedious, I know, but whatever. I don't mind hand peeling. Jerry's Funhouse is new. LOL, I love how you listened to me. Thank you. You're welcome. No. I like the Impossible Meat too. Yeah, it's great. I think it's such a great product. I had one of the Impossible beef patties this afternoon, and it's so good. Like it's a very good substitute for vegans, vegetarians who want to have a convincing burger patty and not just a sad veggie patty. Ugh, I've had so many of those where you're like, this is just gross. This is just a bunch of veggies smushed together into a patty shape. No thanks. Fun fact, Ethiopia invented coffee, but you already knew that. Yes, Ethiopia is, I think it's widely said to be the birthplace of coffee. So of course, I drink coffee every day. I love it so much. It's just such a wonderful beverage. I love starting my day with coffee. All right, so there's one carrot all peeled. Soda is my addiction, says Joshua Josh. More of a ginger ale. I eat steak and dumplings quite often. It's so nice. I do like dumplings. I don't eat steak because I don't eat meat. Moroccan carrot salad is so easy to make. I don't know if I've ever had Moroccan carrot salad before. Maybe, but I'm not sure. What are you making? Jerry's Funhouse. I am making vegan Irish stew. Not much to modify, it's mostly veggies. Do you eat sugar-free food products? What's your thoughts on them? Yeah, I mean, I do eat some sugar-free food products. Sometimes they have a lot of chemicals in them though, to make it sweet but not have any real sugar in it, so I stay away from like aspartame, and I do eat some things with stevia, but if I'm gonna eat sugar or something sweet, usually I'll just use natural sugar. This Jessie does not like Mountain Dew. This is Jessie. Do almond milk make chocolate? There is chocolate almond milk. This Jessie lives off Mountain Dew, LOL. That's so funny. And energy drinks. I think you've mentioned your love of energy drinks in the past, Jessie. Wisconsin Jessie, I'm talking to you. All right. Hi Salim, how are you this evening? I am making vegan Irish stew. I'm doing well. Hi Keith. Jeremiah Robinson is back. No, coffee definitely did not originate in Colombia. Carrot salad, raw sugar cane. There's some weird vegan chat, Ernie. All right, I'm almost caught up, guys. Thank you, Ace 1900. All right. Hackers drink Mountain Dew. Okay. Not all hackers, I'm sure. All right, second carrot peeled for the most part. Yes ma'am, I've found a new monster that I like, makes, oh, got it, new monster drink, okay. Bye Matthew Matthews. Are you vegan for health or ethical reasons? Both, Michelle. I went vegan when I was 18, and for 2 reasons. I figured, you know what, I want to live a very long life and avoid like diseases when I'm older. I want to avoid any kind of health issues that I possibly can through diet and exercise. But as far as diet goes, I was like, I'm just gonna stick to plants. That's gonna be my strategy to make it to old age. So yeah, I stick to fruits, veggies, nuts, seeds, beans, grains, and then herbs and spices for all of my meals. And so far I love it. And then ethical reasons too, like I would rather not eat something that was an animal before. And also like farming industry practices aren't the best. So I'm in my own lane. I'm not in that lane. Okay. Yeah, okay. Ola is saying prayers for those in Mississippi. I was seeing some headlines from the South and the destruction, and I'm like, oh gosh, please stay safe, people. Take cover, and hopefully, I don't know, you come out of it with minimal damage. The very tedious peeling and chopping. Hi, Sophia, welcome back. Yeah, Floyd and Lloyd brothers, I have no interest in seeing the new Captain America. Absolutely zero. I got a free Celsius. Yummy. I like those drinks, Ola. I haven't had one in ages, though. People eating tasty animals. I've seen t-shirts with PETA, the acronym PETA on it, but then up close it says people eating tasty animals. I actually think that is such a funny t-shirt. And just general diss of PETA, people for the ethical treatment of animals. Okay. Almost done, guys, with peeling these carrots. All right, looking good enough for me. Salim loves seafood, totally understand that. Do you know about the big storm tonight? No. John B says PETA in the house. 2 things to make you live longer, smoking and dark chocolate. That's what the oldest Mexican woman said. I don't know about the smoking though. I don't know how these people do it. These people who live to be in their 90s or 100 plus, and they are massive smokers. And I'm like, how on earth did you make it this many decades smoking every day when obviously like cigarettes, other people develop cancer and pass away from that cancer from their smoking habits. So I think in some cases people have very, very resilient bodies and smoking does not affect them as much. But I will never smoke, ever. It's like there is such strong science that shows how bad it is for your health that even if some old person is saying that they smoked, I'm not gonna take one person's word for it when there is a mountain of scientific studies that have been done showing how truly horrible smoking is for you. Yeah, what was she smoking? That's the real question. Let's see here. Lots of spamming, it looks like. But thank you, mods. Thank you, I think Back to the Future. Hi, Hannah Banana. Sad that certain fruits and vegetables cause the need for moderators to scan for phallic comments, right? Sure, Salim, what is your song recommendation? Hi, Jaws Meat. LOL Chicken Nugget, a funny name. If you've seen how they are made, you wouldn't ever eat one again. Yeah, I really loved eating chicken nuggets when I was a kid. I would have chicken nuggets all the time from McDonald's. It was like my favorite thing to order. But yeah, I wouldn't want to know now. I can think of how they would be made. I know PETA has some questionable protest methods, but they do great work. Yeah, I personally am not a big fan of PETA. I find it very off-putting. I find it very like militant and extremist. And I don't know, I feel like they just want everyone to be vegan. That's the vibe I get. And I don't think everyone should be vegan, and I don't think it's even possible for everyone to be vegan. So yeah, I personally would never join PETA. Genetics are so strange in that way, yes, God bless. I feel like it's really sad because you see some, like there's children who get cancer diagnoses and terrible illnesses very young. And then you have people like Warren Buffett, for example. Warren Buffett is in his 90s now, and he eats McDonald's every morning. He's so sharp. He's so on top of his game. He's worth like hundreds of billions of dollars. And I'm like, how, like, his health habits obviously aren't like the greatest. And I don't think any person would recommend eating McDonald's every day for breakfast. But I feel like there are just some really tough as nails people where they're so resilient and they eat all kinds of processed foods and have terrible health habits and don't work out and whatever, but they just somehow make it into their 90s no problem. I don't know. I don't understand the inconsistencies. The Back to the Future car was at the car show this past February. Yes, Hannah Banana, we're Hannah twins. LOL John, what have they done lately? Haven't heard no crazy stuff yet so far this year. Back to the Future, I'm drinking Mountain Dew, Code Red right now. Oh my god, nice. I'm laughing, that's just so funny. Waiting on an Angel for Ben Harper. I hope you tell what you think in your next live. I'll listen to that. Waiting on an Angel. Waiting on an Angel by Ben Harper. Let's see. Can you go to sleep after Mountain Dew? I don't know if you're asking me. I don't drink Mountain Dew. You should ask Jessie though. Maybe that's who you were asking. I don't think I could. How do you stay consistent? I just decide I'm gonna be consistent and that's what happens. I just told myself, like, you know what? You have no excuses right now. Don't be lazy. Just work. Just keep working. David Goggins is one of my all-time heroes, and I can just hear him, like, saying, like, you know better than to be lazy. So work. Jeremiah Robinson is back. He must seen some crazy things that humbled him. I don't really go to McDonald's much anymore. I'm not eating McDonald's, period. Warren also lives in the same house he bought in 1958 in Omaha, Nebraska. I love him so much. There are so many things I love about Warren Buffett. He is a consistent person. He doesn't worry about what people are saying. He still buys his stocks and assets when the market is crashing, because he's like, you know what, when the prices are down and everyone's panicking, that is the time to buy, because you are buying stocks at a discount. They will go back up. And I love listening to him talk about stuff, because obviously this man has gone through many things as someone in his 90s now. I think that would actually put him in the silent generation. So he's above the boomer generation. And he's naturally very introverted, but obviously he is leading Berkshire Hathaway. And yeah, I feel like he never let success make him a diva. He still clips coupons. He drives like an average vehicle, goes to McDonald's for breakfast in the morning. Yeah, and he lives in the same house in Omaha that he bought back in the 50s. So the man is great. I love Uncle Warren. There's so much to learn from Uncle Warren. And he's also come out and said that he is not going to leave his children a mega fortune. He's going to leave them something, but he also wants them to be productive members of society and not just, trust fund kids that don't have anything to do. So I freaking love that man. And he's from the Midwest, so he gets bonus points. Yeah, Warren is a testament on keeping it simple in his old age, and honestly for his life, like his whole life. I feel like he's been like modest and reasonable even as a mega billionaire. I struggle with staying hydrated. I think many do. My organs hate me for it. I would just say, like, my strategy for drinking 8 cups of water is I keep I drank this one today, but I keep glasses full of water throughout the day as like a reminder to drink water. I'm actually looking for the second, here it is. I still need to finish this one, but I keep glasses of water sitting around because it's like a visual reminder that I need to drink water. He's seen crazy things. He must have seen some crazy things. All right, not me, baby. I'm actually cooking veggies, not fruit. Schedules rebuilt. Casey, I'm making Irish stew. I'll pass right out when I'm ready, says Jessie. Oh no. Yeah, question for Jessie. Jessie, how many hours are you planning to get sleep tonight? I feel like it's not gonna be that much. Jobless says discipline. You wild, Jessie from Wisconsin. If you don't elevate, you choose to live mediocre. Yeah, I mean, which is like people are free to live whatever lives they want, but I don't want to just stay stagnant my whole life. So you gotta just keep on moving. Warren is consistent AF. I heard he bought stock as a child. Oh yeah. Yeah, man is a machine. That man, he's about his business, and yeah, I love it. He is amazing. He is so consistent. Always buys. And he says like buy it and hold. Like if you don't have any interest in holding a stock for 1 year, you have no business buying it and holding it for a week. Like it's just buy and hold, don't day trade, ignore the fads. Yeah, I love his like no nonsense. And I think he's been playing the long game since the beginning, since he was a kid, and it shows. Sorry to hear that, Allie. Hope you get better. Yeah, Warren is old. Warren Buffett is old. Yeah, Derby, you're totally right. He looks at money as a game, and the game is more interesting than money itself. Yeah, well, it's like a lot of the finance people that I follow who talk about investing and having a lot of money, they're like, well, if you're just gonna accumulate all this money and have it sit in your bank account and do nothing but look at it and not ever spend it, it's like very sad. So yeah, it's obviously nice to have a lot of money because you're secure from bankruptcy, you can weather emergency costs, you can buy everything you need, you can feed yourself, you can pay all your bills, you don't have to worry for anything. But obviously, like, I think there's more to life than just that. I've never smoked or had a KFC, McDonald's. What? Meals, alcohol? What? I'm not understanding that. Trust fund kids. Oh yeah, they're around. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on trust fund kids. They just had the good fortune of being born into wealthy families. And what parent, like if I was a very, very wealthy parent, obviously I would want to make sure my kids were set up financially so they would not be homeless or struggling to pay their bills or having immense like physical stress over paying for things. So I got no hate for the trust fund people. Stay hydrated with Monster. Oh no. No. Oh, Jesse, you're gonna get 4 hours of sleep. Oh my gosh. I like, part of me internally just cringes when I'm like, oh my God, I've worked on 4 hours and it is so painful. It's so unpleasant. Jesse is not going to sleep this year. That's funny. You watched Casablanca. I have not seen Casablanca. No, I've been to Casablanca, but I've not seen the movie. Hi Nadeem, hi Mr. Brown. Then work a 10-hour day. Whoo, Jesse. My dude, you need more sleep. I'm pretty sure you need more sleep. But then again, sleep is different for everyone. So there are people who get 4 or less. I've looked up the super sleep, like very well-known super sleepers. Betty White lived till 99 years old. She only needed 4 hours of sleep. Martha Stewart gets 3 to 4 hours of sleep. Gordon Ramsay gets 3 hours of sleep. Donald Trump gets 4 to 5 hours of sleep. I mean, there are people who really can like crush it in their field and get all this stuff done on pretty much no sleep. When I think about how much I need, it's like half. They can operate at such a high level on half the sleep that I need. I know I need. Cause I'm struggling on 6. Like I can tell I'm like not as sharp. I'm making more mistakes at my job when I get 6 versus if I get 7 to 8 hours. Hi Brian, I am making Irish stew and it does have carrots. I like how you said you decided to stop eating animals and you did it. That's on point. If only I can be that way and get my clothes on out the dryer from yesterday. I said it's Sunday, I'm not doing nothing but taking a bath. Hi Kevin Zamora. Hi Andrew. Hi Cameron Camoro and Zephyr. Thank you, Back to the Future, for the reminder. Yes, no inappropriate comments. You will get banned. If you spam, you get banned. Like, it's just act like an adult. It's not that hard. Thank you, Coast Cider. Hannah, what was your last meal before you turned vegan? I wouldn't remember that because it was 13 years ago and I was in high school. I have no clue. I cannot remember what it would have been because it's just so many years. It's almost half of my life ago. I went vegan at 18 and now it's been 13 years since that. Actually, let me think about this. 2012, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, 13. Yeah, so almost half a lifetime ago. I just have no idea what that last meal was. I can't remember things that well. Hi, Antonio Salazar. What are your thoughts on the economy? Well, I have noticed that there's a lot of people getting laid off. That's sad. I feel like, so I just went grocery shopping today and I've noticed that like my grocery bills aren't quite as expensive as they were over the past year. Like I feel like lately the grocery receipts haven't been like, dang, that's painful. So I feel like my own grocery bills have been coming down a bit in price. My stock investments have been like this. Like it's like, oh my God, it's up all this money. And then it's like, oh my God, it's like plummeting. So it's kind of hard to tell right now because things are just, for me at least, I feel like the investments are moving all over the place. But again, it's like, I'm not panicking. Like there's no point. I can't do anything about it. I'm not gonna sell out of fear. That's like the last thing you should do, I think. So yeah, hard to say. There's a lot of stuff going on right now and you just gotta keep on going. Nothing else to be done. No use panicking. All right. Let's see here. How do you do, miss? Hi, not Luffy. I'm doing good. I'm excited for St. Patrick's Day, which is tomorrow. And I posted a video on my channel today. It's a St. Patrick's Day inspired Irish recipe video. I made Irish potato pancakes, which are called boxty, and I'm making Irish stew on this live stream. I'm just chopping up the veggies because that takes the most time. I run on 4 hours of sleep because I'm at Job Corps. Oof, that is painful. 4 hours suck, then sometimes you feel refreshed. It's weird. Oh no, I suffer all day long on 4. I've done it enough times to myself where I'm like, I'm just gonna I'm gonna stay up late, work on this stuff, and then I'll just power through with some extra coffee. Nope. Every single time I have gotten less than 6, even on 6, it's pretty brutal for me. But less than 6 is like my eyes are bloodshot and they sting, and I feel like I'm fighting off sleep the whole day. So at my age, I'm 31 and a half now, I know how much sleep I need, and I know that if I make shortcuts on sleep, I'm gonna have to make up for it at a different time. Casablanca is in Morocco. Hola. Jesse from California would never. I only need 7 hours of sleep. I can make it, actually, I have woken up from 7 hours of sleep and I felt so refreshed. I have been pleasantly surprised several times recently where I tried to get about 7. I knew that was like the best I was gonna be able to do on a certain night. And I woke up and I'm like, wow, I feel as refreshed as I do when I get 8 or 9. So 7 surprisingly has been good for me. But I think repeated days with only 7 hours, then I start to feel the fatigue build up, and then I'll have to, you know, get 8 or 9. People don't sleep because they know Freddy Krueger is waiting for them. I guess maybe some people think that. Almost done chopping the carrots, guys. There's so much chopping. Thank you, Anna. I love these earrings too. They're very fun. Also, I will be closing the poll in 8 minutes. So if you have not voted in the poll, take a guess at what classic movie I finally saw this week. I see right now The Big Lebowski is currently leading the poll. I think I listed that one first. No surprise there. Hi, Presley Barrett. Yes, them earrings fly, says Ola. Thank you, thank you. I did take a nap today, so maybe 5 hours. Okay, Jesse. Still though, that is, oof. For me, that's like a very bad day of sleep if I only got 5. 6 hours, that is my minimum for functioning and performing my job. Hi, Reginald Williams. Hi, Anita Blowy. Legit question, how do you maintain your protein intake? I just eat protein sources. It's not that hard. But I still think that there's like a misconception that vegans and vegetarians don't get enough protein when there's protein everywhere. I eat a lot of beans, I eat a lot of tofu, I eat pea protein products like Impossible Burgers, I eat lentils, I eat hummus and falafel, black beans from Taco Bell and Chipotle. Yeah, it is very, very, very easy to get your protein as a vegan. Hi, John Paul. Only Zay is here. You are incorrect, Cool Penguin. Plants actually do have complete protein, some of them. So I eat quinoa every single day. And if you Google it, quinoa, which is a seed, is a complete protein. I'm lucky if I get 6 hours of sleep. My turbinates are swollen. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Ash A in Birmingham? Sorry, is that right? I feel like I'm reaching for that one. Let's see here. Hi, Martin. We've got John here. Hi, John Puntany. Hi, Tony. Ash, I'm doing well. If I don't get 9 hours per night and 7 hours of sleep at work, I'm really cranky. What's your take on power naps? I try not to nap because it's like I'd rather just get all of my sleeping done in one chunk and not have to waste time in the middle of a day going to like laying back down, trying to get back to sleep. Like it's very like time inefficient. If you can just get all your sleep in one block and be done with it, I'd rather do it that way. And I think that's actually how I operate best, is just one full night of sleep, not broken. Hi, Tony, I'm doing well. The lambs will become silent when you stop trying to eat them, LOL. If you get to meet one person, Ronaldo Ramsey or David Goggins and Taylor Swift, who would it be? Oh, that's a tough one. Boy, that is a tough one. I don't know. I'm leaning toward Cristiano. All right. Beans, nuts, seeds have protein too. Yep. Feel better, John Frossa. Sorry that you feel terrible. Whole question, almost there. 4 minutes left, guys. Guten Morgen, Andreas aus Hamburg, an die Meisterin der veganen Küche. Cool, cool. Hello, Hannah. How was your day today? I had a very good Sunday. Very productive. Got a lot of stuff done, which I'm very happy about. I was waiting for you to say Ronaldo. Yes. I love all of them, but I feel like Ronaldo. I mean, they're all like goats, pretty much, in their fields. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Ronaldo. Let's see here. We've got some spam. Yeah, Rich has the Cristiano emoji. Love it. Derby says we already know. It's the sound of music. I haven't said anything, guys. Okay, let me quickly pull up this recipe I'm following. I've got it bookmarked here. I still have several potatoes that I gotta chop and other veggies. Da, 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 da. Okay. So, oh my God, ads killing me. Sorry, guys. No. Why is it forcing me to do this? I hate ads so much, you guys. This is just so stupid. Okay, whatever. This URL is being so dumb. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna grab my onion now. I've got a yellow onion that I gotta chop up. Luckily, I'm wearing contact lenses, so I won't be suffering as I cut it up. Peeled and cut into chunks, mushrooms, baby potatoes halved. Okay, let me do the onion first. Which I have right here. Whew. And then let me just quickly run through the steps. Da, 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 da. Olive oil, celery, onion, garlic. Da, 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 da. Add in the beer, all the remaining veggies. Okay, so I am just gonna chop everything up here. Okay, sorry, I was behind on the chat a little bit. Yes, Starkey, I'm doing spring cleaning as well. I cannot wait. I feel like spring is basically here and I'm ready for it. I've accepted that it's pretty much here and it's gonna be fun. I gotta plug in my computer because it's dying. Brian wants to meet Gordon Ramsay. Happy Sunday to you as well, Nick. Good to see you here. I'm just plugging in my computer because the battery is low. One sec, guys. What else are people saying? Ola says, ooh, Morocco. Weston Duncan says, Merry Christmas. Funny. We are 20 seconds away from hitting the 1 hour mark, and then I will close the poll and let you know what the answer is. I have started my spring cleaning, Starkey, yes. Hi, Christy Faust. Hi, Martello Modifies. How was your weekend? Liverpool 1, Newcastle 2. Oh, I did not see that game. But as a rule, don't tell me the results of Premier League games because I hadn't seen that one. But I had a good weekend. Ola chose Silence of the Lambs. Hannah, that is certainly your color, says SM. Thank you, good to see you again. I'm gonna close the poll. Mart says, have you ever fallen in love? Yes. No, Hannah, please don't go. I'm not going anywhere. I still have a lot of work to do. Hi, Eliseo Rodriguez. So the results here for the poll question. The question was, guess which classic movie I finally watched this week? 39% said The Big Lebowski. I did not watch that this week. I've never seen it, and I don't really have an interest in seeing it. The second most common answer was The Silence of the Lambs. 26% of you guessed that, and it was indeed The Silence of the Lambs. I loved it. It is a 10 out of 10 movie. Absolutely incredible. I love Sir Anthony Hopkins. But it's just, I never got around to seeing it. I think it kind of creeped me out, like the premise of it. But I mean, the acting was amazing. And the plot was super creepy and suspenseful. Yeah, I loved The Silence of the Lambs. I have seen The Sound of Music. That's been a long-time fave of mine. And I have not seen Citizen Kane, but eventually I'll get around to it at some point. Do you need to put the eye mask on? I don't wear an eye mask when I sleep, Ola. I know, SM, how have you never seen Silence of the Lambs? I know, for me, with horror movies, I do not like old horror movies because the visual effects are so crappy and laughable. It's like embarrassing compared to modern movies and the effects that they're able to do. I feel like for me, old horror movies are hard to watch because the really bad effects turn them into comedy. Like, it makes them not even scary. So I tend to avoid old horror movies for that reason, because like either the acting is cringe or it just looks dated and bad, and then the effects are like comedy. So that's why I don't watch a lot of old horror movies, but this one wasn't like super, super old, and it was more of like a thriller than horror. I mean, it was still scary. Anthony Hopkins is amazing. I love him. He might be like, I don't know. I've always said Ralph Fiennes is my favorite actor, but I think Sir Anthony Hopkins could be even better than him. Eliseo, I'm making Irish stew. I'm chopping up a ton of veggies. I got a lot of veggies left to do. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Okay. People be sitting up. I don't really have an interest in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, to be quite honest with you. Doesn't really interest me. So right now I'm rinsing off the mushrooms. Hi, VJ Raj. Yes, I do like the thriller video. I know of any good vegan corned beef. I used to be a St. Patrick's Day tradition before going vegan. I don't know if I've ever had corned beef as a vegan, like veganized corned beef. Oh, Liverpool versus Newcastle. Okay, got it. Was the Carabao Cup. Hello, Brian. Space says, if I tried to cook, I would set my house on fire. Hi, Bina Kumari. I am making Irish stew. I'm just gonna be chopping some mushrooms. Which I love so much. I'm a huge fan of mushrooms. I'm just patting them dry to get some of the dirt off. I really enjoy cringe, cheesy, or bad acting in movies. Lifetime movies are a goldmine. Yes. I don't mind cringe, cheesy, corny, like bad acting in like holiday movies or rom-coms, but I want my horror movies to be, I feel like it just takes all of the suspense and all of the horror out of a movie when the acting is bad and the effects are really bad. West Ham all the way. Snow Goose, yes, I'm vegan. I have not changed being vegan because I've been vegan for 13 years. I like Indian food, yes. Liverpool are how many points clear? I think they're around 15 points clear at this point. I mean, I would say it's a guarantee at this point that they win the league. I'm sure at this point there's still a small statistical probability that that some other team could beat Liverpool, but the odds of that happening are so slim. Hi Kelsey Talega. Hi Eli Palacios. Ernest got the poll right. I loved Silence of the Lambs. Oh my gosh. So amazing. Had to get my clothes out of the dryer. Amazing. Irish stew needs the green leprechaun. I got no leprechaun here that I'm aware of. Nobody cooking leprechauns? Yeah, no thanks. No cooking leprechauns. I'm pretty sure that would be bad luck. Oops. Liverpool is ahead by 12 points now. Okay. I was checking earlier this week and I think it was 15, but still, I think they're cruising to the finish line and they're gonna win it. Thank you, Kelsey. I'm glad you like the channel. I have a lot of fun here on YouTube and I'm growing the channel. I'm doing different types of content. I have brand collabs. I've got 3 brand collabs in the works right now. So yeah, busy, very busy, high volume. I launched my channel memberships a couple of months ago. It might have even been just last month. They haven't been around that long. And that's been really fun to think about and brainstorm content for. Yeah, I love YouTube so much, you guys. YouTube is such a great platform. Do you watch NWSL? I'm guessing that's the National Women's Soccer League. If so, no. I actually don't. I say this as a former female soccer player and track athlete. I actually don't enjoy watching women's sports. I only watch men's sports. Jesse says I can be your leprechaun. That's funny. Hangman is going great, my friend. Thanks for asking. Brian is playing Hangman, or doing Hangman, I guess. Oh my goodness, you guys, I wanted to tell you that I am so excited because next month, the second season of The Last of Us drops on HBO. I've been waiting for this. I saw the trailer for season 2 of The Last of Us came out a few days ago and I was watching that today. I missed the memo on that trailer and I watched it and it looks amazing, you guys. It's such a good show. I've never played the video game, but I have watched other people play The Last of Us video game. Have you ever tried Dosa? Yes. 11 points in what sport? Soccer. Who they playing, folks? From a case study, LOL. They're worth the watch. The other 2 movies were not on par with Silence of the Lambs. Do you mean in the poll question, Ernest? How many lakes are in Minnesota? Approximately 10,000. I don't know the exact number. I made mushroom masala today, but used chicken broth. Still would be delicious, I'm sure. We are doing movies as the Hangman game category. Very cool. 11,842 lakes in Minnesota. Love it. Thank you for pulling that, Jesse. All right, almost done patting these mushrooms dry. Do you know that Hannah means grace or favor? Of course I do, yes. Yes, my parents intentionally picked names from the Bible for me and my sister. That's a lot of lakes. Yes, we have a lot of water here in Minnesota. Not to be confused with popular Indian dish. You sure they're not counting puddles and swimming pools? Yes, definitely, definitely. We have, just here in Minneapolis, like the city of Minneapolis, our nickname is the City of Lakes, because we have so many lakes just in this one city. There are lakes everywhere. Hi, Uncle Rhino. You were talking about the Hannibal Lecter films. Hannibal and Red Dragon were decent movies. Gotcha, okay. Because I remember seeing the DVD cover for Hannibal with Sir Anthony Hopkins' face on it with the red eyes. And I kind of would want to watch like the backstory of him, because I watched Silence of the Lambs this week, and then it made me curious. I'm like, who is like Hannibal Lecter? Like, can we like talk about him a little bit more? Because he's such a strange, like you're wondering, okay, he used to be a doctor, he used to be a psychiatrist, but then he's also a cannibal and he's in lockup for life. What happened here? And of course, Sir Anthony Hopkins is just such an amazing actor that I was curious about his character more than that Buffalo Bill serial killer in the movie. What's the criteria for being considered a lake? That's a great question. I'm sure it has to do with how much, like the volume of water or the depth of the lake. But I don't know the specific criteria for being called a lake. All right, chopping the mushrooms, guys. I'll get this bowl out of your way so you can see. Actually, let me bring it closer here so you can see it. Portland Timber Stadium is the best, says Rich. I've never been there. Not a fan of Major League Soccer, just gonna say that. Wisconsin is over 15,000, but only 40% are named. Ooh, that's interesting. So there's some unnamed, unincorporated lakes. I wonder if they'll eventually just get to all of them. Wendy Hillard. Oh, she teaches young women in gymnastics. That's cool. The Russians killed his sister and feed her to him as a child? What? What? Oh my god, is that actually... Now I need to see Hannibal. I need to know what happened. How the madness came to be. What you making? Hi, Cast Iron IRL. I am making Irish stew. It involves a lot of vegetable chopping. That's probably the least, I mean, I don't mind it, but it's just the most time-consuming part of this recipe. So it's vegan Irish stew. It's got a veggie soup base instead of a chicken or beef base. And then I do have a vegan hamburger that I'm gonna be chopping up into pieces and putting into the stew for a little bit of plant-based meat protein. Hannah, were you prepared for the gross scenes in Silence of the Lambs? Not for everybody. I mean, I've seen some because I love horror movies, and I've seen probably hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of horror movies at this point, and I've seen some very, very graphically gross, violent horror movies. So actually, I found the scenes in The Silence of the Lambs to be quite modest. Because I think modern horror movies, like, they tend to be so in your face. They want to show you every high, like, HD grisly detail of these violent scenes. Like, if you guys have ever seen the TV show American Horror Story, those are pretty graphic, those episodes. Midsommar, that Ari Aster film, that's pretty gruesome and graphic. So is Hereditary. Yeah, so those scenes, I was like, oh, this is like what like modest horror used to be like, where they weren't actually showing you all the details close up. You got the idea without them like showing it. Ooh, I love Mads Mikkelsen. Oh my God, Ernest, I have to watch that because I'm a huge fan of his. I love him. I loved him in Casino Royale as the Bond villain. Hi, Tommy Brown. Are you staying in New York? I am not in New York. No, I'm nowhere close, actually. I'm in Minnesota. Did you publish books? No. Lake has to be slow-moving water surrounded by land. I mean, you could say that about a puddle, though, because the water is going to be moving in a puddle, just very slowly. Okay, mushrooms are chopped. What's next? I'm gonna chop this onion next. All the chopping, guys. Ooh, Rizwa, you're asking about the chocolate pie. The chocolate pie turned out so well, you guys. I'm so happy about it. Actually, how about I take a little pause from chopping veggies and I'll show you the lovely chocolate pie. I've been snacking on it since Friday when I made it for you. And honestly, like it needed more time to solidify in the fridge. So I will take that out and show it to you. And for those of you who weren't on the Friday night live stream, I made a chocolate pie because this past Friday was pie day. So I have been eating, I've eaten maybe like a quarter of it. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's so tasty. I mean, I'm obsessed with it. I'll cut a little slice off of this just so you can see what it's like when it's out of the tin. Need a knife. So. So here is the lovely chocolate pie. Here's a little slice of it for you up close. And it's very soft. It's almost like a mousse. So yes, I will be eating this a little bit. I love this chocolate pie. It's so rich in chocolate. So there you go. I'm glad you asked. Oh wow. Lex jumped from 48 to 72. That's crazy. Wow. Thank you, Chip Broadhead. I do like wearing the color red. This is like a deep red color. And I want to buy more clothes in red. Hi, Trinity Gunderson. How would you rate your pie out of 10? I would give it a 9. I think what I could do Like it's a little bit soft. I think it could be a little bit firmer. If I see a person named Hannibal, I'm leaving, says Ola. Snooty X says, looks scrumptious. Lance Morgan. Yes, technically it is a bean pie because there is tofu in this chocolate pie. Thank you, Chip Broadhead. CJ McCrae just got off of work. Amazing. Or you just got off of work. I hope you get to relax and enjoy your evening now that you're done with your work. Too bad we can't have some. Yeah, I know. I can't share through the screen. Not possible. And I don't sell food on the internet. I would give it a 10 out of 10 even without tasting it. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, the flavor is incredible. I love this recipe so much. Yummer, it says freshly wild. Idiot sandwich. Oh, you're waiting on your ride to pick you up. Gotcha. So you're not home yet, but we'll be soon. So good. All right, I'm gonna put this pie back in the fridge where it belongs. Those scallops are raw. Yes, that very much sounds like a Gordon. That is something he says. All right, so there's your chocolate pie. Thank you for reminding me. I'm glad you asked. All right, so back to the veggies. And I just want to make sure I don't put all the veggies together. I think I'm supposed to keep, yeah, the onion and garlic separate. So I'm gonna not put the onion in here. I'll put it in this bowl in front of me. Okay, almost done, guys, almost done. Excuse me. Bloody raw. Hi, is it, yeah, Malia. Hello, hello. Thank you, Back to the Future. Ooh, little poke from this paring knife, yikes. Is Irish stew spicy? No. I would say Irish food in general is not spicy. The Irish are not known for spice. But it is delicious. It's filled with lots of flavor. All right, onion time. Marquise, I do not have kids. Put this paring knife down. I thought folks eating human was crazy. I mean, yeah, it's just very disturbing. They add herbs or parsley to it, right? Yes. There is gonna be some thyme and garlic, and I'm forgetting some other things, but yes, there will be plenty of flavor, but flavor does not always mean spice or heat. I am not Hawaiian. Hannah, are you still going live tomorrow with Rachel for St. Patty's Day? I didn't have any plans to go live with my sister tomorrow, but I am going to be going live tomorrow, Monday night. I'm watching the Chelsea versus Arsenal game, and it looks like Arsenal is going to win 1-0. Yep, that's it. Okay. Vic is saying, thinking of making some sliders tonight with macaroni and some beer. That sounds really, really good. Ola says, chocolate pie. Yeah, chocolate pie is amazing. And the tofu chocolate pie, like the vegan, gluten-free, this one actually wasn't gluten-free, but fully vegan chocolate pie made with tofu is awesome. Hi, Just a Dude. How are you doing? Happy early St. Patrick's Day. Are you doing anything fun to celebrate? St. Patty's Day. I just love it. I'm thinking about going downtown to the Minneapolis St. Patrick's Day parade tomorrow. I haven't been to a St. Patty's Day parade. Oh my goodness. It may actually have been since at least college, but it might be all the way back to high school. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Sorry. I thought I heard something. I was confused. William Bird, I'm making Irish stew for St. Patrick's Day. Oh, you be baking? Looks so perfectly cut and stuff. You don't play. Thank you, Ola. Ali Sato, yes, I'm cutting up onion. Excuse me. All right, Bravizzle. Have you replaced your spark plugs on your car yet? Don't think I need to. All right, onion is chopped. Just gotta cut up some potatoes now, and then some garlic as well. She making a St. Patty's Day greatness. It's really just some humble veggie soup. It's not too fancy. Okay, so next up I am going to be chopping some of these baby potatoes, and I think that they're already rinsed. Yeah, pre-washed. It probably wouldn't hurt to rinse them off though. So I'm gonna chop up these potatoes next. Thank you, Graphic Pen. Patty's Day. Yes, April Dawn Roach. I'm so excited for St. Patrick's Day. I love St. Patrick's Day so much. It's such a lighthearted, fun, festive day. And anyone can celebrate. You don't have to be Irish to celebrate. Your pan of pie looks like a chocolate Pac-Man. Yes, it did. You are right. What's your favorite sitcom? I absolutely despise sitcoms, so I actually don't have a favorite one. Jenna Daniel says cheeseburger. That's a lot of onions. I mean, you'd be surprised it's just one onion that makes this whole bowl of chopped onions. It's a surprising amount when you look at the starting onion. What kind of mushrooms do you use? Snooty X, I chopped up some baby Bella mushrooms earlier. How can you not have tears while chopping onion? Everybody asks me this. It's because I wear contact lenses on my eyes, so I have corrected vision, and it's my contact lenses that basically shield my eyes so that I don't cry. It's so nice. It's such a nice hack when you're cooking. Have you looked under your car to spot any rust? Yes, super cold weather, rain can rust vehicles out underneath over time. I mean, my car is just fine, and I've had to deal with cars in the winter time. I'm from Minnesota, so yeah, car is doing great. I have one more slice of key lime pie. Very nice. Hi, Cherokee Davis. Ola says, I like how you read the comments. It makes us feel a part of the cooking in a way. It's cool. You make an excellent teacher or professor. Salutes. I really enjoy interacting with people on YouTube, and live streams is the best place to do that. So yeah, I really do enjoy reading the comments and responding to the comments. I always worry that I'm sprinkling a little bit of water on my keyboard. Ooh, stressful. Ever thought about using a pressure cooker? Some people are scared of them. I think I would be open to using a pressure cooker, but like I said before, at this point I know I could get certain kitchen items for free with brand collaborations. So I will gladly wait until a company reaches out to me and gives me a pressure cooker, an air fryer, a stand mixer, an oven mitt. Yeah, like I will hold out for that. April Dawn Roach says, smart girl. Thank you, Joel Patrick. Glad to have you here. Thank you so much. Hi, Nina Hoyt. I'm making Irish stew. It's gonna be really nice and tasty and hearty. And I'm just working on chopping up all the veggies because it's the prep work that takes the longest time here. So I'm rinsing the potatoes. I have these little cute adorable potatoes that I've just rinsed off, and now I'm going to cut them in half and put them into this bowl of veggies. I already have some carrots and mushrooms that I chopped up, and now the potatoes are going to go in there next. And all I'm going to do is just chop the potatoes in half. That's all I need to do. Although I kind of feel like they should be smaller chunks. I might cut them into quarters. I think that's a better size. What are people saying? Nina Hoyt says, OMG, what are you making? Irish stew, Nina, because St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow. And I am getting so excited for it. I absolutely love St. Patty's Day. What do people normally cook in a pressure cooker? That's a great question. I don't know the answer. I should probably know that before I make something with a pressure cooker. Alrighty. Ultrasound Games by Yash. Hello. Cooking with Hannah, says Donnie King. Those potatoes are cute. I know, aren't they? I saw them at my grocery store and I was like, yep, these are exactly the potatoes that I want for my Irish stew. And of course, it wouldn't be Irish if there weren't some potatoes in it. MC says, sorry for the random automotive questions. No, I appreciate your concern, and it's always nice to have a reminder of things to check on. There's a lot of things that you have to keep in mind with cars, especially when you live in a place like Minnesota with very harsh winter conditions, and then we have pretty hot summers too. So the weather definitely takes a toll on vehicles. Dang it, I just repainted my nails today and I am messing up my nail polish. It's very sad, but oh well. Ah, sucks. I thought it would have been dried off by now. From Where No Block, Matthew Matthews, I'm doing good on the meal. Just chopping some potatoes now. Ooh, shoot. Awesome potato. Oh. Who's your favorite chef? I gotta go with Gordon Ramsay. I adore the man. You all, not everyone, but most of you know that. I just love Gordon Ramsay so much. He is my favorite chef. Have you seen the Uncle Roger episode where Gordon Ramsay was the guest? No, I don't even know what Uncle Roger is, John. I like the way you chop. Thank you, Snooty X. I try to be as fast as possible, but also safe, so I'm not gonna cut myself. Oops, a little thing on there. All right. Making progress. Oops. Alrighty. Watching folks chop veggies is calming. It's pretty chill. It's a nice, I feel like it's a satisfying activity both to do and to watch, because you're slowly making progress, chopping things up, moving ahead with a recipe. Like you're going from whole veggies to chopped veggies. And it's nice to see progress being made. He is a non-vegan. Are you talking about Gordon? Because if so, I don't care. It's okay if he's not a vegan. Oh, the Gordon Ramsay emojis. They're just so fun. I love seeing Gordon. Gordon's angry face. And if you remember, there's a lot of you in the chat right now, or at least I've seen a lot of members tonight. The video that is going up, that's going to be public on my channel tomorrow, I've already uploaded to my channel and members can view it right now. So members have early access to the video, and then everybody will be able to watch the video tomorrow afternoon. Gordon Ramsay can be a donut sometimes. Oh my gosh, it's such a funny insult. You donut. Oh my God. And you know he's not trying to be funny. He's like purely angry when he says that kind of stuff. But it is just the funniest TV. How long did it take to make? Still working on it, Nina. Gordon is a right swearing champ. Yes. Oh my god. I think it's so funny. So entertaining. All right. Making progress. Just a few more, guys, and then the potatoes are done. Oh, the chopping always takes the longest. Two more, guys. Two more potatoes. All right, potatoes are done. So now all that's left to do are I think it's the garlic and the green onions that I want to use as well. Still Me says that's a lot. I know it is a lot. Lots of chopping and lots of veggies. So next up, I'm gonna do the green onion. So next up, I've got all of these green onions, and these are actually leftover green onions that I have from my St. Patrick's Day recipe video that I filmed, and it's published right now for members, and it'll go live to everyone tomorrow. I have a bunch of these leftover green onions, so I want to make use of them, and I'll be chopping them up. All right, how am I gonna do this? All right, 4Runners, my favorite SUV. St. Patty's Day is up there with 4th of July for you, Ola. Matthews said something. He's funny though, and firm but fair on his TV shows. All right. I see vegan box tea, says Chiron. I would never start a restaurant. Too risky. Do you think MJ was vegan? I have no clue. Sorry, I'm just new to lives. Uncle Roger is a guy from, I think, either Singapore or Malaysia or some other Asian country and has a cooking channel with a guest in some episodes. Interesting. I've never heard of Uncle Roger before. Hi, Eugene Russell. Happy Sunday to you as well. Yes, Turan, I'm gonna eat all of this soup and it's my meal prep for this week. So I'm gonna use it to eat like my meals all week. We've got Snooty X, do you design your own chopping boards? No, I purchased these chopping boards from a website. K Fabe, I think. Thank you. How do you become a member? Nina, if you go to my YouTube channel, like the home page of my YouTube channel, if you click on my face, which is the icon, you'll see on my homepage there's a button that says join, and if you click on join, you can become a channel member. I would gift, I can't see myself buying myself something like that. Hi TT, Hannah's basically telling me that I've been on here for the past couple months, so why aren't you a member yet, MC? I don't think I said that. Just a dude. Says far. I used to, didn't bother me now when I see nice things. Hi Frank, good to see you. Just chopping up some green onions, otherwise known as scallions. All right, so on to the other ones now. Tony says, I forgot to ask, what are you cooking, Hannah? I'm seeing a lot of delicious things there. I am making Irish stew for St. Patrick's Day, which is tomorrow. And I love St. Patrick's Day so much, and I wanted to make something like a big hearty meal that would last me a few days and was healthy, because I've been making a lot of dessert items and processed foods, which I don't mind every once in a while, but I don't know, they start to get to me. So yeah, this is gonna be Irish stew. It's loaded with veggies that I love. Pizza, pizza. Alrighty. Chop, chop, chopping away. Let's see, okay. What are people saying? How are you? Brian, we're doing good. Hannah is synonymous with oxygen. White Lion says soda bread. I did make soda bread earlier this week. I forget what night it was. I think it might have been Wednesday night. My days are getting all blurred together. Chopping skills are on point. Thank you, Brian. To be fair, these are pretty easy to chop because they're just long tubes, basically. Home cooked is the best. I agree. Hi, Jalen from Detroit. Good to see you. How is life in Detroit? oops, I missed a comment I saw. I'm seeing the bottom of it. Patty's Day. Wednesday night you did it, I think. Yeah, I think that's, now that I'm thinking about it, because the chocolate pie was on Friday. Don't forget to use the Dublin gravy for your stew. I don't know what that is, Chip Broadhead. Oh, come on, Hannah, don't you eat some of them while cutting? No, I actually don't like raw green onion because it leaves a really strong onion flavor in my mouth, which I don't like. OMG, I have a green light up hat for St. Patty's Day. Nice. I want some more. I don't have any like hats, necklaces, earrings. I need more festive stuff for St. Patrick's Day. Hi, Rocky Boy 2 Lock View. Do you have any St. Patrick's Day traditions? Not really, John. No. It's just kind of like a lighthearted, fun day. I can think of like different places I've been, different things I've done on St. Patrick's Day, but I have yet to establish a tradition for St. Patrick's Day. Dominique Ridley says, hello, Lil Tofu. You're welcome, Brian. Nina says, OMG for real. MC says, I have 3 cars, a bicycle, and an e-scooter. I'm financially obligated to right now. So it's all a combined money pit at the moment, Banana. Yeah, vehicles are depreciating assets. That's why I don't like them. Hi, Nina. Okay, so cool, says Nina. Green onion is great in lettuce wraps. Yum. I don't think I've ever had them in lettuce wraps, but I would definitely try that. Oh, so close to being done with the chopping, guys. So close. I thank you for your patience. Okay. John also does not have set traditions on St. Patty's Day. I feel like over all these years of St. Patrick's Day, it's kind of been like, oh, like one year go to a Irish restaurant or an Irish pub, another year go to a parade, another year someone in my life, like a friend, whoever, decides to throw a party. It's kind of like a we'll see what happens this year, what the plans are, but no traditions yet, at least. I wouldn't be opposed to having St. Patrick's Day traditions. One more green onion to go. Look at all these beautiful onions here in this bowl. All right, sorry for the, looks like someone was spamming. Tradition equals drink. Thank you for answering people's question about how to become a channel member. Back to the Future. We're almost to 100 likes, which is awesome. Thank you, KDPOKR. I am glad you like my earrings. Then bicycle kicks in soccer are insane. Yes, I love bicycle kicks. It's 11 o'clock. I'm gotta go. Okay. What does the rest of your kitchen look like? Just curious. Honestly, it's not that much. There's a microwave, oven, and then there's just like extended counter space to this side of me. So it's not a huge kitchen, but it's enough space that I can get my stuff done. Okay. Do you like booze? I do enjoy drinking alcohol from time to time, yes. I do, but Hannah only drinks certain times of the year, yes. Are you making the kale mashed potatoes again? No, so this time I am gonna be making some Irish stew. There's a ton of veggies, you can see them here, and then this is a bowl full of onions, both yellow onions and then green onions, which I'm currently chopping. Nice kitchenette, says Snooty. Okay. Let's see. All right, last bit of the green onions, and then I will move on to the garlic, and then, then finally it will be time to cook these veggies. 2 hours of chopping. I should put another trivia question into the poll, so you guys have another question you can answer. So, love the chopping sounds. Me too. I find them very satisfying, Brian. Hannah, don't you have potato earrings? I don't, Rizla. My St. Patrick's Day tradition is to see how far I can put a green onion in me. Oh. Okay. Let's see. So next poll question is gonna be, excuse me. Oh, can I type it in here? Create a poll, yes. Okay, book. So guess which TV adaptation of a Russian novel I watched today. Russia. Was it Anna Karenina? Was it the death of Ivan Ilyich? Add an option. Was it War and Peace, or was it Crime and Punishment? So hopefully you should see the new poll question. Brittany Kelly, I've been on here for quite literally exactly 2 hours. 120 minutes is what my counter clock is showing me right now. 120 minutes, which is 2 hours. OMG, it sounds so delicious. I missed you, says Maria. Thank you so much. Yes, I am so close to being done chopping up my veggies. I've got all these chopped. And then these are the onions that I'm gonna be roasting first. And then all that's left for me to chop is this bulb of garlic. Oh my gosh, someone gave 5 memberships. That's amazing. Oh my God, this is so fun to see who's getting a membership. Thank you so much, Derby. That is so kind of you. Hi, Sapai Vishnu. Hi, Prester John. Snooty, thank you for the bless you. Rocky Boy 2 Luck. Did you get any of the bad wind? I don't think so. Sipai, I'm doing well. Hi, Andre. Okay, looks like there's gonna be 5 new members of the channel, thanks to Derby. That's very sweet. It looks like Back to the Future, my mod, is a member now. Asya, Alexandria, Sliding Edge, Marshmallow Man, and Mr. Majnu. Welcome to the channel memberships. Enjoy the members only content. Quite literally today, I published a video that only members can see. It's a St. Patrick's Day video. Everyone, like, it'll go public tomorrow, but for right now, only members of my channel can view that St. Patrick's Day video. So enjoy your gifted channel membership. This is so fun. Just a Dude says too much garlic. I don't think there can ever be too much garlic, and it's also so good for you, and it's so delicious. I know, I'm surprised, Brian. It looks like it was giving people right after Derby's gift. Like, quite literally, it was 1, 2, 3, 4 people right in a row. Back to the Future, Asya, Alexandria, Sliding Edge, and Marshmallow Man, and then it skipped Chiran and went to Mr. Majnu, who's also been on this channel quite a lot. But one day, perhaps. Yeah, I'm so glad that you're a member now, Back to the Future. Sorry, guys. Ooh, the onions are getting to my nose. Okay, almost done, almost done. Hi, Marshmallow Man. So glad that you're a member now. That was very sweet of Darby to do that. Thank you so much. Or sorry, Derby. Yeah, so sweet. W for Derby, yes. Didn't St. Patrick like chase away all the snakes or something? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I would need to read. Well, let's just Google it. Let's have AI Gemini tell us. Why is St. Patrick a saint? What happened? Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so he is given credit for bringing Christianity to Ireland, because before that they were pagan. That's so interesting. He was a 5th century, dang, that's a long time ago. St. Patrick was a 5th century missionary to Ireland. He later served as a bishop there. He is credited with bringing Christianity to parts of Ireland and was probably partly responsible for the Christianization of the Picts and Anglo-Saxons. He is one of the patron saints of Ireland. Interesting. Huh. So there you go. He made, not himself alone, but he, along with other people, made Ireland a Christian nation. So that's why he became a saint. Seems like a pretty legit reason to me. Chiron says nice onions, snakes on a plane, LOL. Doesn't onions make you tear? Not me, because I'm wearing contact lenses right now and they shield my eyes from the fumes that the onions give off. So it's such a hack, I will say this, because I know for a fact it's my contact lenses that I'm wearing right now, because whenever I don't have my contact lenses on and I'm wearing my glasses or just nothing and I'm kind of just cutting with nothing on my eyes, my eyes are tearing up and it's so painful. I'm seeing that we made it to 100 likes, so thank you everyone. Hi Satish Gupta, hi Sir Johnny of Bravo. What are your do for your life? What? What do you do for your life, maybe? Like my job? Maybe that's what you meant to say, Andy Harrison? If that's what you were asking, I'm a data analyst. This is a great education lesson, says StudiX. I think you're talking about St. Patrick. Oh, that makes sense why it's so huge in Ireland. I know. I was like, yes, that makes sense. I feel like, I feel like most of Ireland is specifically Catholic, but I'm sure there's other, like, let's just Google this. How much of Ireland is Catholic? I'm gonna guess like 80%. Oh, not as much, 70%. Yeah, 70% of residents in Ireland are Catholic, and then 14% identify as no religion, and then I'm guessing 2% are like Anglican, 2%. It says Muslim, 2% Orthodox. So there's like the little subgroups, but yeah. Most people there are Catholic. Okay. Unless you're pagan, I know. It's like sad to think like I think about the people who were just like living their daily lives in Ireland, like doing their thing. And then unfortunately, like the established, like the main group of people who started running the country were like, and by the way, like you can't do your religion anymore. That's so sad. You burnt my toast again, woman, says Jay. Look at Gordon, he's the man. Sir Johnny Bravo, I am making Irish stew, and I'm noticing my nose is starting to get itchy. So it may be the onions that I'm chopping that make me itchy. All right, so time to chop some garlic. I always add more garlic because I'm obsessed with it, and it is so delicious and so good for your health. So I think I'm gonna do like 6. Oh snap, 105 likes. Thank you everybody for the likes. Ouch. So close to being done with the chopping, guys. I don't mind chopping veggies, but I think at a certain point I'm like, okay, I'm ready for the action to start with this recipe, not just the chopping. Okay, so I've peeled off my garlic cloves. This is what they look like in their raw form. So now I need to peel them and, and then chop them. Luckily, the stew doesn't actually require a lot of cook time. It's just the chopping on the front end that takes such a long time. And I like to smash my garlic cloves before I chop them. Rocky Boy says, I love food. Big fan of Dostoevsky. Me too. Let's see what's War and Peace is leading the poll. Garlic. Oh my god, I love the smell of garlic. So heavenly. Oh. Hello, eres maravillosa, mujer, muy linda. Thank you, Jose. Yeah, I know, Brian. I feel like sometimes I just lose track of when I'm touching my face, especially if I need to like blow my nose, which is unfortunate. But I will live. Oh, come on. Do you like taking time with cooking or like finishing fast? I don't mind taking a decent amount of time, but the thing is I don't have infinite time, and I also, I have a lot of stuff I have to get done, like chores and I don't know, working on other YouTube stuff like filming. So yeah, I can't take like forever with my cooking because I've got other stuff to do. I've got limited free time, but I don't mind spending several hours on a dish because I do enjoy it. Okay, another clove of garlic. Let's see. Look at all that beautiful garlic. Oh, so good. So good, and we're so close, guys. 3 more cloves of garlic, and then it's time to cook. what I should actually do is start heating up my soup pot with some oil. Hi, Lemonade Money. Lemonade Made Money. Cooking can't be rushed, IMO. I've definitely rushed some things because I was running short on time and I either had to like rush off to something, or I was like, you know what, I'm gonna skip 2 ingredients and it'll be fine without these things, it'll still be fine. So I think there's ways you can cut cooking short if you want to omit certain things, or if you want something to be like a little bit underdone or less like browned if you're sauteing stuff. There's little ways you can save some time, but certain things you can't rush. Okay. What was I gonna do? Jay says you're a wonderful cook. Thank you, Jay. Bishop Bullwinkle, I'm doing well. I chose War and Peace, not too familiar with Russian novels. I will close the poll, let's say, how about like 8 minutes from now? 10 minutes from now. Vampires won't bite you also? Yes, garlic is said to be a good protection thing from vampires. Hi, Luke Wongley. Kitchen Hacker, says Charan. I don't want to go, but I've got to leave for work. That's fine, Rizla, no worries. Thank you for asking me about my chocolate pie. I'm glad you reminded me about that so I could bring it out and show people. Bishop, how are you doing today? I don't think I asked you that. Have you read Notes from Underground? I don't know what that is. Is that like a novel, Derby? Big cloves of garlic there, yes. Jumbo garlic. Say some things which made you be vegan for this many years long. I like sticking to plants. That's my strategy for living a long, healthy life, trying to avoid all of the horrible diseases out there and a lot of diseases that people develop in middle age and old age. I think like if you stick to plants, I try to buy as organic as I possibly can. Eventually, I would love to have my own garden where I just grow all of my produce, but I currently don't have the time to do that. But yeah, I choose to eat vegan because I feel really good eating vegan, and it's my strategy for hopefully living a very long life. All right, getting there, guys. I'm gonna get my soup pot going with the oil. That's a lot of hard work to grow garden, I know, and I just do not have the time in my schedule right now to tend to a garden because I do work a full-time job. And then it's like I like to exercise, I like to hang out with friends and family, I like to travel sometimes. I don't know, it's just when you think about all of the stuff that you have to fit into your daily life, I also have to sleep like minimum 7-8 hours ideally if I'm not gonna want to be struggling in the daytime. There's just no time currently for me to fit in a garden. It would be way too much work. So add the olive oil, and when hot, add the celery, onion, and garlic. So I'm gonna get my olive oil. It's 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'll put it in my soup pot. This is my soup pot right here. And I'll set it here in front of you just so you can see me put the oil in, and then I'll heat it up over there. Cool. All right, so it will be 2 tablespoons of this extra virgin olive oil that I'm using. And my tablespoon is in here. Novel by Dostoevsky. Oh, I didn't know that. That's one I missed. You can do one of those indoor wall gardens in your kitchen for herbs and stuff if you wanted. I'm very limited in time right now. I'm stretched so thin on all of my stuff right now. And I think if I added any more, I would have to drop something out of my life. Like I would have to cut down on how many social events I go to. I would have to cut down on my hours of sleep. I would have to cut down on my exercise. And right now I don't really want to cut anything out of my life because I like the balance that I've got. So I think like a garden, fresh herbs, all of that, that's something for a future season of my life, but just not right now. All right, so I thought garlic is an aphrodisiac. It might be. I can't remember which foods are said to be aphrodisiacs. Garden to table. Hi, Mr. Geest. Welcome back. Maria says, when did you first cook or do cooking? What made you love it? I think for me, it was when I made my little sister a midnight snack sandwich, and I loved her reaction, and I haven't stopped since. I think for me, it was like learning, oh, I know what it was. So I'm a 90s baby. I am a millennial. So I grew up with an easy bake oven, and I remember being like, my mind as a kid was absolutely blown when I got my easy bake oven, and then you could like put in the little brownie powder mix and then stir some water and other stuff into it, push it into your easy bake oven, and then it's like the timer goes off, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I made my own little brownie or my own little cake in this easy bake oven. Like seeing it change from batter to a cake was so cool. And I don't know, it was like my easy bake oven was where it all began. I loved my easy bake oven. Just a Dude says, anti-vampire soup. Yes, vampires would not do well with this soup because it's got a lot of garlic right here, which I'm gonna be cooking in just a second. Luke Longley, okay, I think I'm a little behind here. Ola Playa from Little Rock, Arkansas, very cool. Biggest meal you ever cooked? Oh, probably a Thanksgiving dinner. I did like roasted veggies, vegan cheesy stuffed mushrooms, and like sauteed tofu. I was very ambitious. It was one of my college years. I was home for my Thanksgiving break, and I was so burned out on Thanksgiving because I aimed so high and I was so tired making all of that food. Okay, so the olive oil is heating up, and while it's heating up back there, I'm gonna finish chopping up my little garlic cloves. Hi Pete Pablo 1999. It's a lot of hard work to grow a garden, yes. When I think about gardening, it's like assuming that it's outdoors. Just outdoors you have more space and obviously like natural sunlight to help grow your stuff. But the thing with like outdoor gardening that's so disheartening is you have the issue of pests. You have all these bugs that want to come eat the food. You have birds, you have squirrels, you have rabbits, we have foxes in Minneapolis. I mean, you have all of these, and then of course you have the weather. Like if you have really harsh rain or if you have really cold temperatures, like you have all of these natural factors that can kill your garden plants. And I think just the amount of time it takes to get all of the supplies you need for gardening, like the soil, the fencing, the little shovels, the seeds, the fertilizer, all of it, the planting, the plotting, the watering, and then to do all that work, and then say you have like a little rabbit infestation and they come and eat all your stuff, or you have a cold snap and this like frost completely kills your food. I think that would just be so infuriating after all of that work to have no harvest, basically. So that's definitely that's something that would be very frustrating. I guess what I'm trying to say is with a garden, there's not a guarantee that you will actually get to reap the reward of all your hard work. And that could be due to weather events or due to animals that decide they want to get into your garden and eat all of your food. So I would need a bit more time in my schedule to really make that kind of a time investment. Any vegans out there, any suggestions for me to cook my very first vegan meal or dish? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so tough. I feel like there's so many good ones. Very first vegan meal? I'm trying to think of something that's like not super hard, not super time intensive. Ooh, you could do like blinged out tacos, and you could make your own guacamole. You could make pico de gallo from fresh tomatoes and onions. You could use black beans, or you could marinate tofu. There's lots of ways to make tacos vegan and like deluxe. There's also vegan cheese you could melt down. Ooh, like stuffed grilled tacos are really nice. Those are super, super good. You get like massive tortillas, and then you fill them with, say for example, Beyond Burger meat, and then a bunch of other stuff that's vegan. So yeah, I would say Tex-Mex is a nice, pretty easy way to go if you're gonna go for your first vegan meal. All right, this garlic clove is a little bit not in the best shape, but I'm gonna try to use as much of it as I can. Of course, it would be the very last one, but I'm trying to just finish up my chopping. All right, guys. Whew. Boy, oh boy. So that is it for the chopping. Okay, Worm45 is asking, who's better, Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson? Oof, I haven't watched either of them super in depth. I would say maybe Josh Allen is my preferred, but I mean, I think Lamar Jackson is killer as well. I want to try Ethiopian food so bad. You should try it. Try making some. We are fasting here from sunrise to sunset. Beavers in the garden, what are they after? Not beaver, I don't know about beavers, but squirrels, like rodents tend to like leafy greens, carrots, if they can get to them. It got cold for you again? Yes, too evil to hope. And you, because you're here in Minneapolis, right? Tacos it is, then thank you. Yeah, there's so many fun different variations on tacos that you can do. A slab of tofu. Okay, I'm gonna I can smell my olive oil heating up. So I'm gonna toss this garlic and onion mix into my stove. Ooh. That got hot so fast, I wasn't expecting that. All right. So the onions are in. I'm just gonna make some space here. All right, and let's see what else I gotta do. Christopher, hello. Well, you requested the cold. I would have been okay with early warmth, yes. I want there to be a little more cold still, but I also really am excited for springtime. Ooh, this is loud. Okay, let's see what I should work on next, guys. You should get a pet raccoon. I like raccoons, but they terrify me, and they also are diseased, a lot of them. They carry rabies, which is not something to mess with. Okay, I'm gonna read the rest of this recipe. So saute until the onion becomes translucent. So about 5 minutes, okay. And what's next? It says sprinkle in the flour, stir to well coat the veggies, and cook for another minute to heat up the flour. Add 2 cups of veggie broth. So what I'm gonna do while you guys can probably hear the onions and garlic simmering away, I'm gonna make some of the soup broth. So I'm gonna heat up 2 cups of water, and then I'll stir in my veggie base. All right. What are people saying? Christopher, thank you, Nick. I like this shirt too. I've had it for years. They're just guest visits often. Lamar Allen. Have you ever fasted for Ramadan? Yes. Hi, you done cooking? I'm so hungry. No, not yet, Joel Patrick. I'm cooking the veggies now. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna get some flour and tapioca starch to thicken it. Any bits off the bottom. Sprinkle in the flour, stir well the coat, blah, 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 blah. Add in the, funny. So let me make sure I gather all of the things I need. These are the remaining veggies: potatoes on top, mushies in the middle, carrots on bottom. I also am going to need some tapioca starch to thicken the soup. Right here. Let me check on my water. So, a little bit of celery salt, also some brown rice flour, also to thicken. Cool. And then some ground black pepper. Thanks for subscribing. Yes. Well, you requested the cold. Okay, I saw that one. Kevin Martinez says, hey Hannah, how was your weekend? I did get rest, thank goodness. I'm still a little bit tired, but I am feeling pretty good. And then what I'm going to do is, this is hot, and I'm going to stir in some soup base into this. And I'm going to need, I think, 2 teaspoons of this. 1 teaspoon. Yep, okay. Teaspoons. If you had a time machine, when would you visit? That's tough, because there's a lot of historical time periods as a woman, I would never, ever, ever go back to. So, I don't know. Probably Europe. I don't know when exactly. I'd have to think on that one because there's some pretty cool chapters of history. I don't think it would be any kind of modern time. I think it would be more like Renaissance period. But I wouldn't want to be a peasant because the living conditions were horrible. Okay, so that is 2 cups of vegan soup base. I'm going to use a spoon to stir this together. And it's okay if it's not totally blended. Joel Patrick says Vegas. Hannah, I'm glad you got plenty of rest. Yeah, I feel like I got pretty much caught up on sleep. Last week, I should say this past week was pretty brutal. I had several nights where I got way under what I normally get to function. So that was my timer. I am going to be adding in the tapioca tapioca flour and some brown rice flour. Not too much of either. Sprinkle in the flour. Okay, so here's the lovely soup base. Here's 2 cups. I'm actually gonna need more like 5 or 6, but for now, I am going to get these 2 flours into my soup. Get these opened up. That's nice stuff. Rocky Boy says World are no. Dreamfish, Colorado. Okay. So the flour is in now, guys. I'm just gonna stir the veggies. And now I think it says, stir well to coat the veggies, cook another minute to heat up the flour, and then add 2 cups of veggie broth. Cool, cool, cool. It's funny because this recipe, being an Irish stew recipe, it does call for beer, but I hate beer. I hate the taste of beer. So I'm skipping that, and instead I'm just gonna use another, like in place of the beer, I'm gonna use a cup of this soup base so that it doesn't taste like beer. Okay, time to put this, ooh, it's hot, this soup base into the pot. And now I'm gonna need to make even more of this. Let's see, the recipe says that I should use 473 milliliters of vegan stout beer. So I'm just gonna measure that out instead using my measuring cup in place of the beer. 400 and 70, 75. We'll just round up. Yeah. Cool. Back into the microwave to heat this up. And don't worry guys, I will show you what this looks like. I will give you a close-up of the soup once I have a few more things added to it. By the way, Hannah, thank you so much for letting me know about the email thing, because I had a Yahoo email listed on my YouTube page, but you need to have a Gmail email listed. I'm getting some sponsorship. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know. I've always used Gmail, so I figured that's the type of email I would make for my brand collaborations. That's really cool to hear you're getting sponsorship offers. I love to hear that. Beer was a safer option in the Middle Ages as water near cities was sometimes contaminated. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. If I was living in the Middle Ages and I did not have a lot of money and I was worried about my water being contaminated, I would be drinking ale, I would be drinking mead, anything that had some kind of alcohol in it to kill off a lot of bacteria. Ugh, yeah. Living conditions back in the day. When I think about modern hygiene and all of the hygiene that they didn't have back then, makes it so unappealing. Even like the nobility and the top people. Ugh, yeah. No thanks. Okay. Let's see here. Recipe. It says add in the beer, all of the remaining veggies, which is exciting. Tomato paste. I think I forgot to show you guys that. Where did I put it? Oh no. I know I had my tomato paste. Oh, here it is. Hiding in plain sight. So I'm going to be using, I think, all of this tomato paste. It calls for 1/2 of a cup of tomato paste. And what else? And the spices. So I don't know if I can't find the thyme that I thought I had. So I think I'm going to skip the thyme. I think I do have bay leaves though. All right guys, more of this soup base. So I'm going to scoop out another 2 teaspoons of this soup base in here. Make sure not to splatter my computer screen or my computer keyboard. This was a serious meal tonight. I know. It's this basically Sunday night I like to use as my meal prep night. So I try to make a big volume of food that's gonna last me several days during the week. And I have a mega week coming up. It's my busiest week of the year at work, and I have tons and tons of meetings. I'm gonna have to be like going to different places, and I know that I'm not gonna have a ton of time to think about what I'm gonna eat or plan meals. So I figured, you know what, I will dedicate Sunday night to prepping a large volume of some kind of dish that I can just eat as meals throughout this week. And since it's St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, kicking off the week, I thought it would be really fun and a good reason to just make a mega meal derby. Hey girl, love the earrings. Thank you, Roberto Mendez. I love them too. I agree. Like, you guys are, it's funny because people think that they're cherries. Saffron got it. Cool. People think that these are cherries, but they're in fact Jingle Bell earrings that are a carryover from Christmas time. All right. Kenneth, I'm doing well. Have you ever tried mead? Must admit it's not my favorite. No, yeah, I don't like mead. honey wine, and I actually don't like honey, so yeah, not a big fan. So this is going in the soup. All right, and then I'm actually gonna be dropping all of these veggies into the pot, and I wanna say thank you so much, Rich, for another gifted membership. You've been gifting a lot of memberships lately. And Saffron, welcome to the members only content, very cool. I could have seen it going to El Rulo too, because El Rulo is here all the time. Or Yabba Dabba Doo, now that I think about it. Yabba Dabba Doo isn't here all the time. Win Green Day, yes. Hi, Ratman3. I'm gonna be dropping in these veggies into my big Irish stew soup pot. Just double checking here. Add the 2 cups of veggies. Add in the beer. All the remaining veggies, tomato paste, and spices. All right, here we go. Sorry, I wish I could show you guys this. I need a second phone stand where I can actually like show you myself like dropping this stuff in. BRB. So all the veggies are in there now. They're all gone. Now I gotta measure out, I think I'm just gonna drop in this whole can because it says 1/2 of a cup of tomato paste. And I think that should be roughly the size of this. So I'm just gonna go for it. Back to the comments. What are people saying? Let's see here. Hi, Love Sutaria. Brian, I'm not done yet. Hannah, you should try to make a tomato bisque soup. Yum. Yeah, poor veggies, they are getting cooked right now. I will enjoy them. Can opener. So, I need to make a little bit more of my veggie broth because it calls for 2 to 4 cups of vegetable broth. And looking at how thick this soup is, I think I'm gonna need 2 more. Yeah, so I am gonna make 2 more cups of veggie broth by heating up another 2 cups of water and then dropping in some of this soup base. Back into the microwave. Okay, but they will be tasty. Yes, the veggies will be tasty indeed. While I wait on the water, I'm gonna cut open this thing of tomato paste, and I'm just gonna use all of it because I don't really have much other use for tomato paste in my life, and I don't want it to go to waste. Good to me. There's the lovely tomato paste. I'm gonna go and drop this into the soup now. Also, I'm realizing I need to close the poll question. But let's see. I now eat bread and eggs with onions, pepper, and tomatoes. No plans tonight. Other than cooking, no. Sundays are usually my meal prep nights. Hi, King Sam, the Trillion Fold Blesser. Oh, Sammy, the Trillion Fold Blesser. I'm on vacation this week. Oh, very nice. Can't say the same. Hi, peace and joy. Good to see you. I'm gonna close the poll now and let you guys know what the answer is. Okay. Guess which TV adaptation of a Russian novel I watched today. Okay, so 35% of people said Anna Karenina. I did not watch Anna Karenina, but I love Anna Karenina. Then the second most common answer was The Death of Ivan Ilyich, and it was not that one. Then 25% said War and Peace, and it was War and Peace. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's such a tearjerker. I was not ready for it. It's beautiful, but it's very sad. So I was watching that today. So congratulations to the 1/4 of you who answered War and Peace. Wow, a live channel without scamming people, far left or far right propaganda, or kids playing games in a third world country for food. How rare. Hello, George W. Bush. And yeah, all I do really on my live streams is cook food. I chat with people. I keep it very G-rated or PG-rated. I do not talk about politics. I don't talk about my religious views. I do not talk about my personal identifying information like my address, my phone number, my WhatsApp, my place of employment. And I don't talk about my romantic, like personal life / relationship on here. So I keep it very normal because I don't want to deal with any of the crazy stuff out there on the internet. I got one right for a change. Congratulations, Just a Dude. Cheers from Canada. Woohoo! Love you guys. Love Canada so much. Best northern neighbors ever. Stephanie, I'm in Minnesota. Ola says, yes, I was right twice. Hopefully I can be right whenever I play the Powerball. Hi, Santosh Kunarapu. Adam Atomic Boy. Hello. All right, guys. This is going to be the last bit of soup broth. But let me first stir this soup. Sorry. One sec, guys. You guys, this soup is so thick. Oh my goodness. This is like a proper veggie stew. Like this is gonna keep you alive in the winter if all you've got is some veggies. Here we go with the rest of the soup base. I'm gonna drop it in here. Yeah, when people ask me about my relationship status, I say I'm allergic to nosy trolls. Some people choose to share their relationships, their partners, all like, you know, I think it's up to the creator, whoever has the platform, to share whatever they want. And I follow plenty of people on social media that share their partner, their spouse makes appearances in their content, or the content is like a couple. So I think that's fine. It's totally up to you. I personally choose to leave that part of my life off screen when it comes to YouTube. I love you, foreign countries, says Santosh. Stephanie, I'm doing well. How about you? Happy Sunday evening. Halloween is my favorite holiday. So is mine, Just a Dude. I absolutely love Halloween. I love that with Halloween you get a range of cutesy, spooky, and then full on like, what is it, McCamey Manor, like horror houses, very messed up stuff. I don't go for that far extreme side, but I lean more on the actual horror end versus like the cutesy, like pumpkin spice latte kind of Halloween. George W. Bush, are you about to bake? I tried to make a banana bread cake with meringue. It came out like a brick. Oh no. So actually, I'm making some Irish stew in honor of St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, George W. Bush. I've got my veggies cooking behind me. I actually should set a timer here. But yeah, they're stewing away. I will give you guys a close-up in 1 second. And I have a very busy week coming up, so I wanted to meal prep a very substantial, like high volume meal so that I wouldn't have to worry about my meals this coming week. 2 out of 2 for Yabba Dabba Doo. Congratulations, you guessed it right. Very nice. I see a box of classic breakfast cereal Cheerios. Yummy. Canadians crush that cereal. I love me some Cheerios. They're so comforting. I grew up eating Cheerios. They're very chill. Hola. Yes, save your personal info for your YouTube proper boundaries. YouTube proper boundaries keep folks out of your yard. LMAO, he said like a brick. I know. Hannah, your reaction was priceless. Yeah, I was like, ooh. I've had plenty of baking and cooking fails, which is just so frustrating. It's not fun. So let's check in on this recipe. What does it say I'm supposed to do? I'm gonna do just a tiny bit of this celery salt. I'm not the biggest fan, but a little bit of celery flavor I do like. I don't like actual, like full-on celery. Okay. It says 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, and some ground pepper. So, getting there, guys. Getting there, slowly but surely. You will see this Irish stew. I didn't think it would take me 3 hours, but here we are. Okay, so last bit of soup broth is going in there. Goodbye to that. Let's do, I'm gonna throw in the regular salt and the celery salt now. So I think I'll do the 1 teaspoon of regular salt. And then, yeah, I might even I think I'll do a 1/2 teaspoon of celery salt. So BRB again. Okay. Cool. Okay, guys. Long night of work. What else? Some pepper. Let me go grab some pepper. So I just sprinkled in a bit of this ground black pepper. I'm gonna start putting some of this stuff away just to make some room on my countertop, and then I'll get back to I will get back to the chat in just a second. right. Chat is saying what? Hit like and subscribe. Thank you, Ola. I like celery with salt on it or also with peanut butter. Favorite Clint Eastwood movie? God, I'd have to Google like a list. I've seen a few. Yeah, let me think on that one. Rob Faye from Arizona is here. Hi, Rob. One Ola, I even removed the fiber from the bananas, which took 45 minutes. Sorry about the stuff I said about the onion earlier, Hannah. I am changed now. Okay, Edge. 0809. All good. All is forgotten. All is forgiven. Ola, out here declaring war on fruit and baked goods. Bye, Tony. Have a great evening. I will be live again tomorrow. For any of you who don't know my schedule, I go live on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Tonight is Sunday, so I will be going live again tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central. Ola, yes, I do like grinding my own pepper. Purple Saturn, I think it'd be really stressful to have a restaurant and they have a high rate of failure. So very risky business sector to be in. Bye, Tony. Yes, I'm not Native American. XD Peel. Hi, Deval Damarin. I do like turnips. Yes. $1 Million Baby, favorite Eastwood movie. I did like $1 Million Baby. Ever heard of spice mix called sumac? Yes, I have had sumac before. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the one with like the car. Okay, Clint Eastwood films. Gran Torino was good. $1 Million Baby was good. Bloodwork was good. I don't think I saw The Mule. Oh my God. I know which one it is. Did he direct this one? Oh no, it's... So I love The Bridges of Madison County. He didn't direct it, but he starred in it. It's so sad, but it's so good. And Meryl Streep is also, it's Meryl Streep and Clint Eastwood together, so you know it's good. Boy, he's been in so many. Good Lord. A lot of these I have not seen. Hang 'em High. Ooh. Haven't seen that one. Wow. Man, he's been in so much stuff. Going back to 1955, you guys. How old is he? How old is Clint Eastwood? He's got to be in his 90s now. Clint Eastwood, age. Ooh. My man is 94 years old. Born May 31st, 1930. Dude. Wow. That's pretty baller, okay? Dang. Good job, Clint. He's doing something right. All right, the soup is looking good, almost done, almost ready to dish up some. Before I forget, I actually have I actually roasted, I cooked it got a little bit overdone, unfortunately, but this is a vegan burger that I cooked up earlier today. So I'm gonna cut this into little pieces and throw it in the soup because why not? Clint just turned 95. No, I think he's gonna be 95 in May. So he's 94 right now. He will be 95 on May 31st. Crazy. Crazy. Talk about staying power. Mad respect. Do you like Elon Musk? I do like Elon Musk. Just a dude, Gran Torino. Yes, thank you to everyone for joining the live stream today. It's been really nice. Thank you, Audrina. What's up, y'all? Says Saffron, who is a member. Love it. Show us the stew. We want to taste with our eyes. Yes, let me stir this. And then I will take my phone off the stand and show you guys what this stew is looking like. I think it was a little heavy-handed with the tomato paste. Honestly, I love the flavor of tomato, but you can tell this is absolutely loaded with veggies. You can see the potatoes, the mushrooms, the carrots. So overall, I am happy with how this is looking. And then I think it's gonna be really nice with the pieces of hamburger, like vegan hamburger, to just add in there as a little bit of protein. I think that's just about it. There were a few things I didn't have that the recipe called for. I'm debating putting in some brown sugar. I may do that, but first let me get this hamburger all chopped up and tossed in there. Oh, thank you so much, Green. Much appreciate, love you, said someone. Saffron and green. Yes, saffron, it was rich, I believe. Thank you, Akhilesh Yadav. I'm just chopping up some vegan hamburger. It's super tasty. I love it. And it looks like my timer is showing a couple more minutes. It was saffron. Taste with our eyes. Yeah, that's a great phrase. Looks delicious. Thank you guys. Thank you, Roberto Mendez. Goddamn, looks healthy and delicious. Yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. This is what I'm telling you guys. I'm very happy that I have a large soup pot like that filled with food, because that is gonna last me several days this week. And I have a very helter-skelter, jam-packed work week ahead. I mean, I love my job, so it's exciting. I like having meetings. I like finishing, like my project finishes this week, so that's why we're so busy. But it just requires more planning and knowing, okay, like, what am I gonna eat today? I should probably know this in advance since I'm gonna be doing all this stuff. Okay, so I have cut up the vegan hamburger that I showed you earlier. And it's looking pretty evenly diced. So here you go. This is what I'm gonna be throwing into the soup pot. Some little boost of protein I figured would be nice. All right. How much protein in a vegan patty? Let's see. So this is the Beyond Burger that I was just cutting up. And in one patty, there is 21 grams of protein, which is 1/3 of your daily intake of protein. So these are a very good source of protein. I really love this Beyond Burger brand. Yeah, great source of protein. Favorite soda is probably A&W or Barks root beer. I just love root beer. I'm not on Twitch. I'm not really, I don't know, I feel like I'm not the best fit for that platform. That's the type of food you eat, then sit down on the sofa, put in a movie, and pass out. That's what I'm kind of trying to do tonight because I do want to get a really good night of sleep to just get ready for the day tomorrow. I got extra perks. This is great. Yeah, Saffron, go to my channel. Check out, like I posted a video today that's only viewable to members. It goes public tomorrow, but it's a St. Patrick's Day video. And if you go to my channel, you'll see there's several videos that only members can see. They're not visible to the public. So take advantage while you have a channel membership. And thank you again to, I don't know if Derby is still here, but Derby gifted a bunch of memberships, and then Rich has been gifting a ton of channel memberships. So I appreciate that. Yes, and there's also members only emojis, so enjoy those. I'm going to enjoy every moment of this. I'm glad to hear it, Saffron. Knock yourself out. Thank goodness you are live streaming yourself breaking up a vegan hamburger, says Baked Potato. Ola says, I want my own parking spot. Yes, Saffron with the Cristiano Ronaldo emojis, my favorite soccer player. I really love Dr. Pepper. I think Dr. Pepper is delicious. All right, guys, so I'm gonna dish up some of this stew and see what it's like. And I'm gonna grab a soup bowl to do that. It's probably gonna be really hot, but oh well. I wanna at least dish up some of this for you. One sec, guys. I'll be right there. Okay, so I've got my bowl of soup. I spilled a little bit on the side, but whatever. And I'd love to taste it. I just want to make sure I don't burn myself. Wow, and it's already after 11 p.m. This went so much longer than I thought it would, but that kind of tends to happen. Shiver me timbers, I stole your toast. Hi, Big Randy. Saffron Hannah loves the zombie emoji. I'm glad. I tried to put a fun variety of emojis in there for members. Hi, Miranda, love Ivan Cornejo. No way, I thought it was CR7. Yes. All right. There is a way to cook dandelions. I don't know how. Yes, you can definitely eat dandelions. I don't think I've ever had dandelions myself. So here is the bowl of Irish stew. It's very, 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 very hot, but I think it's gonna taste very good. So let's see if I can manage. I'm really trying to like get this to cool down. And I should turn off my stove so I don't continue to cook the soup. Ola says, I want a membership. You can also like just pay for a membership yourself, Ola, if you want one. Yes, MC, I'm still here. I just finished my soup. Now I'm just waiting for the soup to cool down to the point where I can actually eat it, but I mean, it is very, very hot. So let's see. I'm gonna be really careful here. Maybe I'll just let this cool off for like a minute. Hello again, I accidentally scrolled. Oh, no worries. Shiver me timbers. Can't wait. I'm checking this out right now. It says saffron. So fun. Ola says blackberry. Unsolved Mysteries with Robert Stack was the best TV show from back in the day. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. I'm not much of an older retro vintage movie watcher or TV show watcher. Roberto Mendez says, should have your pen cooking channel look so amazing. Thank you, Roberto. Hi, Rosie's home. What do you want to be when you grow up? An adult. Looks like a pot roast just with soup. Yes, I think so too. I think it looks really hearty, really tasty. Okay, so. Ooh. I love that flavor. Oh my God. You guys, that's so good. I love the tomato. I think I will add the 2 teaspoons of brown sugar just so that it cuts the acidity of the tomato paste, which I showed you that little can of. But the flavor is so good. I'll drop the recipe link in here. Hannah, I'm addicted to radishes now. Why do you think that is, Kirby? What is this Irish dish's name? It's called Irish stew. And I will send you guys the link. And if you're watching on your phone, you'll have to copy paste this into a browser. Here's the Irish stew recipe I made tonight. I should have said that I followed. That show was the best, says Alex Chavez. Oh dang it, I'm realizing I just set my spoon back down in a really hot soup bowl. Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there, yes. This is the soup that's gonna keep me going throughout this very, very busy week ahead. It's gonna be a fun week, but just a very action-packed week. I anticipate getting to the end of every night this coming week, so tomorrow night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, etc. And I'm just gonna lay down and head hits the pillow and I am out. I think it's gonna be that kind of a week. Brown sugar says best barbecue ever. What seasoning did you use? Celery salt, salt and pepper. And then there's a bunch of veggies that give this flavor. Also, I'm just realizing my nail polish got totally messed up by this recipe. So sad, but whatever. Thank you, Reginald Williams. I really like the flavor that the vegan hamburger gives to the soup, as well as the very meaty mushrooms. It's just great. Also, I see that Saffron commented on something, so thank you, Saffron. I used to like dandelion and burdock fizzy drink as a child. That sounds really tasty. Wow. Thanks, Reginald. Been harvesting them the past few days and that's all I've been eating. Very healthy. I mean, great for you. And I mean, you grew them yourself, so you know that there's no weird chemicals or packaging or other things that happen during, when you buy it from the store. WTF is that URL. It works if you're on desktop. It's not so great on mobile. Ooh, Kirby, that sounds amazing. Yeah, Back to the Future, you come whenever you feel like it. You are on no obligation to be moderating when I'm going live. You come when you can and when you feel like it. So that sounds great. MC says nail polish. You wear nail polish? No way. Yes, I do wear nail polish. I redid my nails today, but You can't see, it's kind of tiny, but I can feel that some of the nail polish got warped because I did it later this evening instead of earlier in the day, which is when I should have done it. Oh, I don't have a radish emoji, at least for members, and I don't know if there's one that really exists in the regular emoji world. I'm looking for one, says Kirby. How are you eating? It's after midnight. James Porter, I am in Central Daylight Time. Did I say CDT? Central Daylight Time. Central Time Zone of the United States. So it's 11:15 for me right now. It's not after midnight just yet. Do you do dehydrated fruit for hiking? I usually will just bring like some granola bars and some water, like canteens. Do you use 100% concentrated acetone or that watered down scented acetone or polish removal? I use acetone-free nail polish remover. I love being a mod for your channel. It's great to have you, and you do such a good job. Back to the Future. You make it just so much easier for me to read through like spam. Like you clear out the spam, you clear out inappropriate, weird, creepy, trolly, vulgar comments. Like you are clutch. It's so funny. I'm getting notifications on my phone that Saffron, that user who just got the channel membership from Rich tonight in the live, is now commenting on videos that I think are the members only videos. So I'm seeing those pop up on my phone, which is awesome. Love to see it. Okay. People who are asking for shout outs get booted because I cannot stand that kind of behavior. Kirby says, I'm looking for, okay, I read that one, looking for a turnip emoji. DoorDash versus Uber Eats, which is better? I was wondering this myself, Montreal Taylor, because I had a gift card situation where I could pick. I had like points and I could redeem those points for either DoorDash or Uber Eats. And I just was like, I'm just gonna shoot in the dark here and pick one of them, but I actually don't know which one is considered the better food delivery app. Didn't know they had non-acetone polish removal. How long does the non-acetone polish remover take to work? Oh, it works like immediately. You just, it's like a nail pot. So you stick your finger in and then you twist and then it removes your polish. Glad it went to someone who appreciates it. I know, me too. He had to do something, but how did the soup come out? Oh, it came out great. This is what it looks like. Ooh, I almost dropped it. But yeah, it's just like a hearty vegetable soup. I added some chopped vegan hamburger. I used one of these Beyond Burger patties and just cut it up so that there's little hamburger chunks, like little meat pieces in my soup. I really love the flavor of this. I think it's terrific, and I now get to enjoy this all week long. This was a meal prepping session, and it's also just in time for St. Paddy's Day because it is a vegan Irish stew. That makes sense, MC. Yeah, I do have some acetone at home for like other kinds of removals, but I try not to use acetone on my nails just because I know it's a bit harsh. Yeah, Adrian, I love potatoes in soup as well. It's so comforting, I find. All right, I am going to just get a lid on this soup, but before I do that, let me, I'm gonna grab, the recipe does call for a little bit of brown sugar to cut the acidity of the tomatoes. And if you remember, this brown sugar was a bit clumpy, so I'm actually gonna use maybe like a couple of these little clumps of brown sugar because they'll just dissolve in the soup. So one sec, guys. So brown sugar is done. Just gonna give the pot a little stir. And just to give you a final look at this big old pot of soup, this is what it looks like. Very hearty, and I mean, this is a very, very large soup pot, so this is gonna be several days worth of meals here, which I can't wait for. All right, guys. Well, that is everything I had for my vegan Irish stew. I'm kind of thirsty again, so I'm just gonna pour myself some water. Boondock Saints is a must for St. Patrick's Day. Binish Danish, hello. I've had radish in the birria consomme. I don't know what that means. Can you move the bowl closer? My spoon doesn't reach. Some idiot tried to paint the bike at some point, so I wanted to remove the terrible the paint job on the bike. Got it. Okay. Irish stew is like Greek moussaka. So many different recipes and variations. Yeah, I think there's probably, I don't know, infinite variations on this, because I mean, at its core, it's just a bunch of stewed veggies, and then you can add like spices and other things you want, and it's so good, you guys. I like The Departed. It's very gritty, and it kind of makes me sad. I'd prefer to watch something. Oh, if you guys are looking for a more, this probably isn't for the guys in the chat. This is way more of like a chick flick. But the Lindsay Lohan Netflix movie that came out last March, right before St. Patrick's Day, is called Irish Wish, and it's so cute and so fun. So that's my favorite St. Patrick's Day movie. Thank you, Naveen. Adrian is asking, what's your favorite Mexican dish? Hands down, favorite Mexican dish is enchiladas espinacas, otherwise known as spinach enchiladas, and they are so good, so full of green deliciousness. I absolutely love them. Totally agree with you, Just a Dude. I think it's very hard to mess up a stew as well. You just have to boil some veggies and make sure you add like some salt and seasonings. But I'm trying to think how you would mess it up. I don't know. Martello says, I've been on here live a long time. Yes, I have been on here now for over 3 hours. So I should get going. Even though I feel wide awake, I'm a night person. I have the most energy late at night, so that's why I can stay on pretty late. Cute and fun movie genre. Cute and fun movie genre? Question mark. Saffron says, I'm in a different time zone. It's 4:25 a.m. in the United Kingdom. I'm doing Ramadan as well. I hope I catch you all early in the next one. Sorry, I have to go to sleep. I have prayer soon and work on Thursday. Love y'all so much. Glad you remember, Saffron. Thank you so much for commenting on my videos. I was getting your notifications on my phone, so thank you for that. The stew is not spicy. You can make it spicy, but I would say traditionally Irish food, they don't prepare their food with a lot of like hot spices. It's just, there's flavor and there's lots of really good herbs like garlic, thyme, probably fennel, but yeah, no like burning your mouth spices. Oh wow, probably like entomatadas, kind of like enchilada, more tomato based. Yeah, I know, it's crazy to think of someone being up at 4:25 in the morning. That is so early. Peace out, be safe, be positive. You too, Saffron. Hope you have a good day. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hi, Cheese Supreme. I just spent the last 3 hours making some Irish stew in honor of St. Patrick's Day, which for me is only 30 minutes away because it's 11:30 p.m. on Sunday, and tomorrow, which is Monday, is St. Patrick's Day. So I wanted to make some Irish stew to celebrate or to ring in St. Patrick's Day. So that's what I'm eating right now. I'm very happy because I have a massive soup pot like ready to go for this week. And I'm gonna say that's got at least like 6 meals in it, but probably more. Have a great night, everybody. Yes. Is that a Grunk Cheese Supreme LOL? I don't know what that means. I'll send the reminder message, which I like to do on these. Reminder, everybody, I'll be going live again tomorrow, which is St. Patty's Day at 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. So I would love to see you all there. I do have a St. Patrick's Day sweet treat. It's not my chocolate pie. That's not related to St. Patrick's Day. But I have a different St. Patrick's Day sweet treat that I'm thinking of eating on the live stream tomorrow. That would be very fun. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I got for tonight. Let me respond to these last few comments. Also, I'm just so happy with all these new members of the channel. I hope the members who are still here just go and watch all the members only content that I've posted. It's there for you to watch for your enjoyment. I don't know Narendra Pai. Green Day, Rich, peace out. Thank you again for gifting that the channel membership to Saffron. Adrian says, I'll be ready with the green beer. I love it. Yes, you guys, it's almost St. Patty's Day. It's already St. Patty's Day for some of you. It's not yet St. Patty's Day for me. So I'm very, very excited for that. I love it. It's such a fun holiday, so lighthearted. I hope you guys get to like do something fun, like wear something green at least, drink a beer, like drink a Guinness, drink an Irish beer, or go to a parade, or maybe eat like a shamrock cookie, or just like eat a potato dish, like Irish potatoes. Come on, like just do something that's fun. Yes, Overlander, I am quite literally about to sign off here. I was just telling people to go out and do some fun St. Patrick's Day because it's pretty much here. And pinching everyone not wearing green. Do it at your own risk. That could get you in trouble. Young Sick says, your energy gives motivation. I love YouTube and I love live streams, so I find it very easy to be energetic and excited on live streams. Everyone have a great and safe St. Patrick's Day. Be safe. Yes, be safe, be responsible, and have fun. Hi, Eli Soper 23. You're the last person I'm seeing, so I'm gonna say bye to everyone. Make sure you come back tomorrow. I will be going live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time, United States, and we can chat about St. Patrick's Day. You too, Overlander, thank you so much. And thank you, Adrian. Same right back at you. All right, take care, everybody. Happy early St. Patrick's Day, and I will see you tomorrow night.